Day at the Danville National Guard Armory. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Hey folks, Chrysler Cowboy here. When I started my journey in the automotive industry, learned 3 valuable lessons. 1, have a good product. 2, treat people with respect. And 3, make sure it's a fair deal for everybody. I'm proud to call Anderson County my home, and at Chrysler Lawrenceburg, experience. We offer certified pre-owned vehicles. Remember that? Just look for the hat. It's where you need to be, folks. Chrysler of Lawrenceburg.
Hello, it's Dr. Matthew Duggar with Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. Let me tell you about our affordable eyewear pricing. If you just need distance or near only glasses, we offer a frame, thinner lens, and non-glare coating for $119. We offer a frame, Zeiss Progressive No-Line Bifocal, and thinner lens with non-glare coating for $299. We want you to feel comfortable coming to our office to buy glasses. To schedule an eye exam with me, Dr. Matthew Duggar in Harrodsburg, call 859-605-2214.
Stop on in this Friday from 3 to 5 at Kayla's Diner in Harrodsburg, and we'll be giving away free Spirit shirts. Come get your Spirit shirt so you can cheer on the Titans. Be a team player. Come get your free Spirit shirt this Friday from 3 to 5 at Kayla's Diner in Harrodsburg.
Hello, I'm Adam Hopkins, Security Officer at Farmers National Bank. As your community bank, protecting you and your money is important to us. If you are ever the victim of fraud or suspect a fraud attempt, contact us for advice. We're here to help.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with a high of 65. Football Friday night tonight, partly cloudy, low of 41. Increasing clouds tomorrow with a high of 67. Tomorrow night, showers mainly after 1 a.m. Low of 55. That off without need to read that. New precip amounts between a quarter to half an inch possible. For Sunday, showers and thunderstorms possible after 1, high of 66. Wind gusts to 23. Hang on your hat and your hair if you got it. New rainfall amounts between a half to 3/4 of an inch possible. Monday, Veterans Day, sunny, high of 65. Way it should be. Mostly sunny on Tuesday, high of 62. Chance of showers Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 67. Chance of showers Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 56. Right now, we have mostly cloudy skies, 51 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:09. Good Friday morning. This is the 8th day of November. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. We made it to the weekend. We'll officially kick it off very shortly, all right? You are getting it on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, or Bergen, and song requests are gratefully taken at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That's the number to use if you want to register somebody to win the DQ ice cream cake. We're giving another one away today before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday or anniversary between the 2nd and the 8th. We have Bob Williams, Brent Buchanan, Brandon Buchanan, Buddy Shirley, Stephanie Clonch, and Cody and Michael Miller, all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. Now, we do birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, okay? So, for today, so far, we have Jan Sakuli, Susan Smith Turpin, Mary Molick Fitzgerald, tomorrow, Mike Gordon, Rebecca Swihart Mathis, Elaine Holick Woolridge, and happy 12th anniversary tomorrow to Sherry and Gary Irvin.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina, for stopping by so early to sing happy birthday to Elaine, Rebecca, Mike, Mary, Susan, and Jan. Now, there are 8 things, kids. Today is, or are, however you want to pronounce it, on the DQ today is quiz, all right? All you have to do is remember one of the 8 things, be the first in after the 7:30 weather forecast, and if you are and you've not won this month, you'll pick up a tasty treat from DQ or Happy Taste Good. All right, you ready to find out what today is? Let's do it. Today is a Bet and Aid Punsters Day, Cook Something Bold and Pungent Day, National Cappuccino Day, National Dunce Day, National Harvey Wallbanger Day, National Parents as Teachers Day, World Town Planning Day, and X-ray day. Celebrate those accordingly. Speaking of celebrating, this is Power Hour number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for those of you getting up right now to start the weekend officially with this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We look so forward to hearing that from you. Here's your life hack. Having trouble keeping track of when you last took your meds? Flip the bottle upside down after you take them. Then flip it right side up again before going to bed. Your positive thought tells us a dead end is just a good place to turn around. Now, that is pretty good right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem. It is REO Speedwagon style as we celebrate drummer Alan Greitzer's 76th birthday for tomorrow. The Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honored America with the playing of our national anthem, REO Speedwagon style. We made it to the weekend. I told you we would get here, kids. And for some of you, it's going to be a long weekend because Monday is officially Veterans Day. So congratulations, those of you who have a long weekend. So it just leaves me to tell you to sit back, kids, relax, and watch these pictures fly through the air on this Friday, November 8th. Come on. It's coming, really. It's going to happen. Hang with me.
The following program contains material not suitable for children, adults, or childish adults.
Wop, bop, a loop, bop, the weekend. Here it's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loop, bop, the weekend's here. I go to work, I ain't lazy, but sometimes it drives me crazy. Woo! So much work that I find I start to lose my mind. But when Friday comes along, I'm so glad to be alive, 'cause I know later tonight I'm gonna party overtime. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loop, bop, the weekend's here. Another week, I made it through. Now I know just what to do. I'm gonna scream when I get home. Woo! Call my friends up on the phone. We're gonna have a ball, so much fun it's out of sight. So you better not expect us home till late on Sunday night. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday.
Let me kiss it.
Thank God it's Friday.
It is definitely Friday.
I feel it!
I feel like eating meatloaf, not pancakes.
Okay, feels like my hair is growing. We're not getting any younger.
You know, there was a time when I did think I was getting younger, but it turns out that that was my medication.
Ma'am, are you taking any medication?
The grown-up in me likes the prospect of fun.
Oh God, should we ask somebody for help?
It's party time.
I like it, I love it, I want more of it. I try so hard
What if I find myself stranded in a snow cave with a stern but comely lady geologist, both of us knowing that our only chance for survival is the heat from our naked bodies?
May I use your restroom? I took a laxative and a stool hardener. And
Look, this is my reputation. The machine has been activated.
Time machine?
Yay! I love it. I want some more of it. I tried so hard. I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's oven, but I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
Thank God it's Friday.
It was the longest week ever.
I got a headache and the runs.
I think we could all use a drink.
Yeah, the way I feel, I can use a stiff drink.
The answer is, this is the color of snow.
Water's yellow.
Fantastic.
So just come on, let's go. I mean it. Am's great.
Friday is my happy day, always feeling snappy day. Monday is a crappy day. When Monday comes, I'm feeling bummed, 'cause the weekend is through. Friday is on, soon we'll be free.
I love Friday.
And happy hour, you will find me.
Love Friday.
At 5 o'clock, it's quitting time. At 5 o'clock, I'll scream 'cause I love Fridays.
Don't we all love Fridays? We certainly do. Thank you very much. Now, what have we got coming up? I'm glad you asked, because we've got an action-packed Friday just for you. We got Joe's Look at Sports. We'll have NBC Entertainment news from our local businesses that we kindly ask you get behind the mom and pops and support them year-round, especially during the month of December, because a lot of their year is made by buying gifts. So please remember them. Give them at least a shot, all right? Bottom of the hour, we'll have news from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast. We'll have some laughs together, and we'll kick it with Kenneth Riley. 7 o'clock hour, Steve Bertram's sports report comes dribbling in. After that, look at Kentucky basketball with Tom Leach, voice of the Wildcats. 7:20, Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35, DQ Today is Quiz. 7:45, the good news from Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance. 8 o'clock hour, we'll have, at 8:30, a head football coach, Craig Geese, as we are counting down to the playoff game tonight. LaRue County comes to Mercer County. LaRue County Gunkies will take on Mercer County Titans. We'll have that game right here on WHBN just for you. Then at 8:45, we'll have random facts from David Hopewell. Kim King returns at 8:50 with her state rep report. And then after 9:30 news and weather forecast, Larry the Legend Sanders, pinch hitter. Yes, we got a pinch hitter for Larry this morning. And we'll be talking with her and talking about the what they've got coming up. I think a Christmas concert. So Betty Smothers will be joining us. And we'll find out, talk about all kinds of different things, talk about music and all types of different things. And speaking of music, we've got a lot of people that have got celebrity musical birthdays, so we'll be playing musical tributes to those people. We'll give you some information that you can use and keep you entertained the best way we know how. So let's get this started. How about some NFL football news last night, Joe?
A wild Thursday night football game. Bronny James assigned to the G League. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson set to fight. Those are the headlines on this Friday morning. I'm Joe Mathis, guiding you through these Friday morning sports, starting off in the NFL, where the Baltimore Ravens swept the season series against the Cincinnati Bengals last season, and they did it again this year. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens defeated the Bengals last night 35-34. That win came a little over a month after Jackson and company beat them on the road in overtime in a Week 5 shootout. The two teams produced another thriller yesterday. Jackson and the Ravens overcame a 21-7 deficit in the second half and outlasted Jamar Chase and the Bengals. Jackson is now 10-1 in his career versus Cincinnati. He was marvelous in the second half after being held to only 71 yards in the first two quarters. The two-time MVP engineered 4 consecutive scoring touchdown drives in the second half, and his ability to extend plays with his legs gave the Bengals defense fits all games. His counterpart, Joe Burrow, was also superb, albeit in a loss. The Bengals quarterback was pressured and hit all night long, but kept fighting. He went 34 for 56 for 428 yards and 4 touchdowns, doing everything he could do to win. His number one target, they cannot cover him. Chase torched the Ravens for 11 catches, 264 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He might earn AFC Offensive Player of the Week this week despite the loss. He was just that good. It was the Ravens 35, the Bengals 34. In the NBA, LeBron James' son, Bronny, is headed to the G League. On Thursday, the Lakers announced that James had been assigned to their NBA G League affiliate, the South Bay Lakers, where he's expected to make his debut on Saturday versus Salt Lake City. The 20-year-old son of Lakers superstar LeBron James was drafted out of USC by the Lakers with the 55th overall pick of the 2024 draft. James made his NBA debut alongside his dad in the Lakers' 110-103 season-opening win against the Timberwolves on October 22nd, where Bronny and LeBron became the first father and son to play in the same game in NBA history. In boxing news, Mauro Ranallo, a sports broadcaster with extensive experience in the world of combat sports, will handle the ringside play-by-play duties for the fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. The broadcast team for the main event action on a fight card with 6 other bouts November 15th will include Roy Jones Jr., actress Rosie Perez, and Tyson's oldest son named Amir. And in college football, a federal bankruptcy judge heard arguments Thursday in the bankruptcy case of Colorado football player Shiloh Sanders and questioned whether there was enough evidence right now to make a ruling against Sanders that would prevent Sanders from discharging more than $11 million in debt. Judge Michael Romero issued no rulings after the court hearing, but he indicated that if he eventually denies the request of what a summary judgment against Sanders says, the case could go to trial to determine what Sanders' mental state was when Sanders allegedly assaulted a security guard at his high school in 2015 when he was just 15 years old. Those are the headlines on this Friday morning. I'm Joe Mathis for the Hometown Radio Network.
Final season of Stranger Things is set to release in 2025. Netflix made the announcement on Wednesday to mark Stranger Things Day, which falls on November 6th every year, and is the day the character Will Byers went missing in the series. A teaser was also dropped that revealed the episode titles, with the series finale being titled The Right Side Up. It's also revealed the last season will take place in the fall of 1987, 4 years after the events of the first season. Is sharing her thoughts on the outcome of the presidential election. Taking to her Instagram story, the singer simply wrote, "It's a war on women." Her reaction comes after she spent the last 2 months showing her support for Vice President Kamala Harris in her campaign for presidency. Over the weekend, Eilish paused her concert in Atlanta to urge her fans to vote for Harris. Song of the South. Sweet potato pie and a shirt now. Broadcast Music Inc. will recognize Alabama frontman Randy Owen for his exceptional songwriting this month. The country singer is set to be honored during the upcoming 72nd annual BMI Country Music Awards in Nashville. He'll receive the BMI Icon Award, which is given to songwriters who have a unique and indelible influence on generations of music makers. The event takes place November 19th. That's entertainment. I'm Jacqueline Carl.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here, Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs, from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday.
Call 859-715-7575.
They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
The entire community as a
through quality materials and service in an atmosphere that's welcoming and respectful. The Mercer County Public Library offers a variety of free materials and services, such as books, magazines, CDs, DVDs, audiobooks, newspapers, computers with internet access, programs, and workshops. To be in the know, go to your Mercer County Public Library, West Lexington Street, open Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday 9 to 5, Tuesday and Thursday 9 to 7:30.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries.
Say what?
A steak and shake burger and fries.
Say where?
Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Say who?
Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake, burger, and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Did you know there's money available to help you pay for trade school or college? Yep, and all you need to do is fill out the free application for federal student aid, also known as the FAFSA. Completing the FAFSA costs you nothing but time, and it can pay off big. And there are experts across Kentucky who can help. For more info, visit gearupky.org/money. That's gearupky.org/money. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
The NASCAR Cup Series
goes topside, green flag goes in the air,
returns to Phoenix Raceway.
Oh, Larson's going to wedge it right in the middle of Austin Dillon. Larson will spin to the bottom of the racetrack,
where one driver will forever be known as a Cup Series champion.
Around the outside and scoring the win is Tyler Reddick.
It's the NASCAR Cup Series Championship.
Coverage starts this Sunday afternoon at 2 on WHIR 103.9 FM.
Hi, this is Lisa Ledford
and Vita Carey.
When we party, we listen to that Party Animal Radio Rick on WHBN.
With the waggly tail, how much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that doggy is for sale. I'm to California and leave my poor sweetheart alone. If he has a dog, he won't be lonesome, and the doggy will have a good home. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that doggy is for sale. I read in the papers there are robbers with flashlights that shine in the dark. My love needs a doggy to protect him and scare them away with one bark. I don't want a bunny or a kitty. I don't want a parrot that talks.
Patty Page, how much is a dog in the window? Born on this date, 1927.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Authorities in Hopkins County have arrested 4 people in connection to various drug and gun charges, as well as charges for exposing a child to all of it. James Youngblood, Kenneth Morris, Sarah Richter, and Donald Hobson were all taken into custody Wednesday after police executed a search warrant at a home on Hobson Avenue. They found cocaine, meth, synthetic drugs, and multiple guns. Richter and Hobson are also charged with wanton endangerment of a child. A Tennessee man in custody for the murder of a Kentucky man in Callaway County. Kentucky State Police were called to Almo Shiloh Road earlier this week, where a man was found dead on the side of the road from multiple gunshot wounds. The victim has been identified as David Dick of Paducah. The suspect is Shelby B. Jr. of Dyersburg, Tennessee, and he's been charged with murder and jailed in Callaway County. In Owensboro, a woman charged in connection to the death of her infant granddaughter, now facing additional charges. Talitha Tucker is violating a court order by allowing her grandchildren to stay with Tesla Tucker in Reynolds Station. That prompted new charges this week against Tucker, including criminal abuse, controlled substance endangerment to a child and hindering prosecution or apprehension. The remains of 8-month-old Maya Rudd were discovered at a Reynolds Station home back in June. And if you're looking to dispose a campaign yard sign, the city of Lexington has a good suggestion. Officials say signs can be dropped off for recycling through November 18th at designated locations across Lexington. Rumpke and Trex waste removal companies are handling the recycling. The Government Center on East Main Street is also accepting yard signs. More information is available at lexingtonky.gov. I'm Lee Mowen.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Thank you, Sonny. It's going to be mostly sunny Ransdell today with a high of 65. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 41. We'll see increasing clouds tomorrow, a high of 67. Showers mainly after 1 a.m. tomorrow night, low of 55. New precip amounts between 1/4 to 1/2 inch possible. Showers and thunderstorms possible after 1 on Sunday, high of 66. Wind gusts to 23. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 to 3/4 inch possible. Monday, Veterans Day, sunny Ransdell and a high of 65. Right now, we have mostly cloudy skies, 51 degrees in Harrodsburg at 632.5. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 8th day of November. Radio Rick, glad to have you along on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Are you ready to laugh? We have some laughs queued up just for you. This first one is called Paranormal Squirreltivity. Come on. Everything's slow this morning, trying to click on it.
Coming to theaters, the most terrifying movie in history. The ghost of Peanut the Squirrel stars in Paranormal Squirrelativity.
Shh, did you hear that?
Hear what?
Was that Peanut the Squirrel?
No, it can't be.
Just when you thought it was safe to go out in the yard or the playground or wherever squirrels hang out, it's Paranormal Squirrelativity.
Mom, I was playing Foursquare outside with my friends, and I think I saw Peanut.
That's impossible, Timmy.
It's him.
Go to your room and shut the door, Timmy. Peanut can't hurt you there.
It's Paranormal Squirrelativity, coming to theaters.
Emergency exit or bathroom?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot speaking. This is going to be a pretty long flight, so let's pass the time by playing our new game, Emergency Exit or Bathroom. Woman in seat 4B, you're our first contestant.
Let's do this.
Okay, for $500, that door over there, the one that says Emergency Exit. It has a big lever on it. If you open it, we'll probably all die. Is it an emergency exit or a bathroom?
Emergency exit?
Correct. Next question. For $1,000, that door over there, the one that looks like just, a normal door, and there's somebody in there, I think. Is it an emergency exit or a bathroom?
Another emergency exit.
Oh, no, it's a bathroom. Close, though. Join us next time for another round of emergency exit or bathroom.
Help celebs leave America.
It's a problem plaguing America. Celebrities who are so upset about the election that they want to leave the country. Now you can help. Yes, now you can help celebrities flee the country. You can book their flights, help them pack their stuff up, and get them out of here.
I saw some video of Raven-Symoné being like, I want to leave America because of Trump, so I helped her pack. It's just nice to make a difference, you know?
And every month, we'll send you a photo of the celebrity you've helped move out of the country.
Hey, look, Raven's hanging out in Italy, leaving all of us alone. That's so Raven. Good for her, and good for us.
So won't you please help an annoying celebrity leave America? Call now. You'll be glad you did.
Goldfish Anatomy.
Coming to TV, the medical drama you've been waiting for. It's Goldfish Anatomy.
Doctor, the goldfish needs immediate surgery.
Let's get him to the ICU. I need my tiny scalpel and my tiny forceps. Stat.
You don't want to miss this non-stop goldfish thrill ride.
Doctor, a goldfish was just hit by a bus. The ambulance is bringing him here now.
Well, if he doesn't make it, harvest his organs. We have a tiny goldfish who needs a tiny liver transplant.
It's Goldfish Anatomy.
We lost another one. Rest in peace, little fella.
Don't miss it.
Biden post-election speech.
Hi, folks, and thanks for coming. And I, President Biden, the still president, have a few words to say about the election. I'm really excited for it to get started. Election season is my favorite season, except for winter and fall. I like summer, too. And spring's great. And wait, it already happened? Who won? Did I win? What do you mean I wasn't in it? Oh, golly, you step away for ice cream for 6 months, and this is what happens, I guess. Oh, well, I hope whoever won. No? She lost? Bummer. Well, as long as that Trump guy didn't win, I'm gonna be just fine. I don't really like that guy, man. Alrighty, no more questions. Gonna get some more ice cream. Bye.
Thanksgiving sale downtown.
This Thanksgiving, get a jump on bargains by shopping Thanksgiving Day at Thompson's Department Store. Yes, we're open for Thanksgiving because we don't have a choice. Our family business is on the brink of collapse, and it's not like we can afford a Thanksgiving dinner anyway, so we're open and desperate to sell you holiday gifts. Our whole family is here. My wife, my loser brother, my grandma's got a ticker that could pop like a blood blister, and even she's out here trying to move merchandise because we have got to sell stuff, and it's on sale. So come in and shop Thanksgiving Day.
Thompson's Department Store, located downtown where all the empty stores are.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
All right, let's check in with late night laughs last night. We start off with Jimmy Fallon.
Well, guys, today at the White House, President Biden addressed the nation for the first time since Trump won the election. Democrats were like, well, I guess at this point we can let him speak again. Some more election news. Apparently, Vladimir Putin has congratulated Trump through their mutual friends. Ooh. Oh, please, just say Elon. Give me a moment.
Seth Meyers.
Vice President Kamala Harris yesterday delivered her concession speech. If you're unfamiliar with those, it's because we haven't heard one in 8 years. Former President Trump is set to be sentenced for his criminal hush money conviction on November 26th, but for some reason, we're the ones getting 4 years?
Stephen Colbert.
One complication of this bankruptcy is TGI Fridays is worried it won't have enough cash if customers redeem $50 million in outstanding gift cards that don't expire. So the greatest threat TGI Fridays is facing is that someday it might occur to people to dine there. The DOJ is moving to wind down his criminal cases before he takes office, both the January 6th case and the classified documents trial. So, after years of investigation into Trump's many crimes, including trying to overthrow the U.S. government, everything's just totally cool. It reminds me of that classic song, I fought the law and what? I won? How is that possible?
Jimmy Kimmel.
The crazy thing is, there are still 2 months before our long national nightmare even begins. It's like we're standing in the middle of the road waiting for a bus to hit us, but it's still 40 miles away. This is interesting. Now that the election went the way it did, all the geniuses are writing long diatribes about what went wrong, what everyone else did wrong. They've been going through which groups voted for who, which groups didn't vote. Turns out Kamala Harris would have won this thing if she'd sent one more fundraising text. They were one short, which...
All right, thank you very much. It is 6:40. We got 20 minutes in front of 7 o'clock. It's time to kick it with Kenneth Riley, and we are going to, let me find it. There it is. We're going to kick it with ELO, Electric Light Orchestra, as Roy Wood, singer, cellist, 78 years old today. We kick it with Kenneth Riley with ELO, Strange Magic.
You're sailing softly through the sun in a broken Stone Age dawn. You fly so high, I get a sense
gut.
Sweet dream, sweet dream. Strange magic, oh what a world. Strange magic, oh it's a world. Strange magic.
Got a strange magic. Got a strange magic. It's magic. It's magic. It's magic.
Electric Light Orchestra, more commonly known as ELO, Strange Magic. As we kicked it with Kenneth Riley and celebrate Roy Wood's 78th birthday today, singer-cellist with ELO. It is 6:44 and a half. You are getting it on WHBN AM and FM. And we remind you, for all veterans, 14th Annual Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event is today from 11 till 2 at Danville National Guard Armory on Stanford Road. This is to honor all veterans from Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer County. Fish and barbecue dinners, absolutely free for veterans. Door prizes, youngest and oldest veteran their prizes. Shuttle service from Danville Football Stadium right next door to the front door. Disabled parking is available. So we invite all veterans, please come out and be a part of the 14th Annual Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event. Today, 11 to 2, Danville National Guard Armory. If you know a veteran, please call them and remind them this is for them, and we do appreciate. We serve those who have served us. To honor veterans, again, from Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer. We have got more great information coming into your ears from our local businesses. We will have your weather forecast and your health report. All of that just for you, for listening to WHBN AM and FM.
Intercounty Energy wants you to put safety first when you're working outside. Always look up to see if there are overhead power lines, and be sure to stay clear of them. For safety's sake, always hire a professional to trim trees instead of doing it yourself. Remember, a tree limb cut in the wrong place could fall on a power line and cause you a world of hurt. If you do decide to do the work yourself, always protect your eyes and hands by wearing safety glasses and gloves. Intercounty Energy cares about your safety. Look up, be alert, and stay safe.
Hi, this is Ruth at Mattresses and More next door to Ace Hardware in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, come check us out. Our Black Friday sale is going on now. Get up to 35% off and you can lay away for Christmas.
That's right. This sale won't last long, so you better hurry to Mattresses and More and save up to 35%. They have dining room suits, bedroom suits, living room suits. Also, buy it today, take it home today. That's Mattresses and More, located in Danville, right next to Ace Hardware, Southland Plaza.
Wendy's breakfast burrito has an entire breakfast in every bite. Fresh cracked eggs, seasoned potatoes, American cheese, cheese sauce, and sausage or bacon. So the first bite is like fresh cracked American cheese sauce, bacon. And the second bite is like fresh American cheese sauce, bacon. And the third bite, you get the idea. The boss of breakfast burritos, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
I'm at a smoothie bar, asking people if they'd switch smoothies with me for $574.
Oh, I'll switch.
So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance to Allstate?
That's a headache.
Nope, it's painless.
Oh, so it's easy money.
Yep, check Allstate first and you could save hundreds on quality home insurance today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings. Savings vary.
Tired of the typical dental dread? Step into Dr. Jennifer Nichols' office on North College Street, where every smile starts with comfort and care. Our friendly atmosphere and professional staff ensure you feel at ease from the moment you walk in. Experience a blend of gentleness and expertise that promises the best dental care for your family. Ready to transform your dental experience? Call us for an appointment at 734-5111. With Dr. Nichols, see just how different a dental visit can be.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with a high of 65. Football Friday night tonight, partly cloudy, low of 41. Increasing clouds for tomorrow, high of 67. Showers mainly after 1 a.m. tomorrow night, low of 55. New precip amounts between a quarter and half an inch possible. Sunday, showers and thunderstorms possible after 1, high of 66. Wind gusts to 23. New rainfall amounts between a half and 3/4 of an inch possible. Monday, Veterans Day, sunny, high of 65. Right now, we have mostly cloudy skies. 51 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:49.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says entire departments of the Food and Drug Administration will have to go if he plays a role in the new Trump administration.
Like the nutrition departments at FDA that have to go, that are not doing their job. They're not protecting our kids.
It's unclear what his role within the Trump administration will be, but the White House transition officials have pointed to a health czar position that would not need Senate confirmation. Top governance roles like FDA commissioner require Senate confirmation, with some experts saying this could be a hurdle for Kennedy, an outspoken anti-vaxxer. Kennedy recently accused the FDA on X of aggressive suppression of psychedelics, peptides, stem cells, ivermectin, vitamins, clean foods, sunshine, anything else that advances human health and can't be patented by pharma. Health Update. I'm Sarah Lee Kessler.
No two people learn the exact same way. So how did Babbel become the award-winning language learning app? We thought of you, all of you. Take Sierra. As a visual learner, she uses Babbel's wordplay videos.
Today I'll share a quick lesson on shopping in French.
Merci beaucoup. Keith is a be in the room with real people kind of learner. So he loves the live online classes with our language experts.
Okay, class. Vos está pronto. Estamos prontos.
However you learn, Babbel makes it easy. Try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. BABBEL.com.
Put the headset on. Listen to my puppet. Weekday morning. 6 to 10. WHBN.
I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, have you fooled me faithfully? I'm not saying I'm a righteous man, but Lord, I hope you understand. I don't need fortune. Send down the thunder, Lord, send down the rain. But when you're planning just how it will be, plan a good day for me. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should, but Lord, I hope this day is good.
should have seen by the look in my eyes, baby, there was something missing. You should have known by the tone of my voice, maybe, but you didn't listen. You played dead, but you never played. Instead you lay still in the grass, or coiled up in innocence. And though I know all about those men, still I don't remember. 'Cause it was us, baby, way before then, and we're still together. And I meant every word I said when I said that I love you. I meant that I love you forever. And I'm gonna keep on loving you, 'cause it's the only thing I wanna do. I don't wanna sleep, I just wanna keep on loving you. And I meant every word I said when I said that I love you. I meant that I love you forever. And I'm gonna keep on loving you, 'cause it's the only thing I wanna do. I don't wanna sleep, I just wanna keep on loving you. Baby, I'm gonna keep on loving you, 'cause it's the only thing I wanna do. I don't wanna sleep, I just wanna keep on loving you.
REO Speedwagon, keep on loving you. Tomorrow, Alan Gratzer, drummer with REO Speedwagon, will be 76 years old. It is 674, 57.
Advertise with Central Kentucky's hometown radio network.
Oh, shopping, we will go.
Bring some cheer to customers, tell them about your store. Commercial spots will do the trick and bring them to your door. Get the word out.
That's what radio's for.
Deck the halls and advertise with Central Kentucky's hometown radio network.
Contact us at hometownlive.net.
The NASCAR Cup Series
goes topside, green flag goes in the air.
Returns to Phoenix Raceway.
Oh, Larson's going to wedge it right in the middle of Austin Dillon. Larson will spin to the bottom of the racetrack,
where one driver will forever be known as a Cup Series champion.
Around the outside and scoring the win is Tyler Reddick.
It's the NASCAR Cup Series Championship.
Coverage starts this Sunday afternoon at 2 on WHIR 103.9 FM.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. Sit quietly and we will control all that you hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to...
Radio Rick in the morning on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM, WHBN The Rooster.
You are getting it on WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, your community voice, and proud of it since 1955. FM 99.5, AM 1420, on the World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. Check out our online savings store. It's called Big Deals. Save 20, 30, up to 50%. Hometownlive.net. Click on Big Deals. We're seeing it CKYTV.net, Channel 2 at 7 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. President-elect Donald Trump decides to call the Kremlin. Russian leader Vladimir Putin says he'll take the call. Putin said Thursday during an annual meeting in the resort town of Sochi he has nothing against any Western leader wanting to resume contact with Russia. Putin called Trump's campaign promise to end the Russia-Ukraine war in one day, remarks made in the battle for votes. A federal judge is striking down a Biden immigration program. More from Tammy Trujillo.
The program kept undocumented spouses of American citizens from being deported. The Biden administration started a policy in August called Keeping Families Together, which allowed hundreds of thousands of undocumented spouses to work legally in the U.S. while they sought citizenship. On Thursday, a Trump-appointed federal judge in Texas struck down the program and said Congress had not given the executive branch the authority to implement such a policy.
Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell says he has no intention of stepping down should President-elect Trump ask him to do so. During a press conference, he was then asked this.
Do you believe the president has the power to fire or demote you, and has the Fed determined the legality of a president demoting at will any of the other governors with leadership positions?
Not permitted under the law.
Powell made the comment Thursday when he also announced the Fed is cutting interest rates by a quarter point. Following his victory in the presidential election, Donald Trump is working to put together a transition team before Inauguration Day. More from Mark Mayfield.
He'll have to fill around 4,000 government positions, including 1,200 that require Senate approval. That should be easier with the Senate now under Republican control. His transition team is being led by friends and family, including his adult sons, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and former Democrat Tulsi Gabbard. The team's co-chairs are Cantor Fitzgerald CEO Howard Lutnick and former wrestling executive Linda McMahon.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday. Change a life in a big way.
Oh, Jocelyn and I will stay in touch forever. Actually, I told her she's planning my wedding, and I look forward to the future. And my reception. The future babies. When it happens, I could be 42. She's going to be at my college graduation. She's going to be at my other college graduation because I'm going to law school, so. We'll be involved in it all. We're going to do this. Absolutely.
Volunteer or donate to Big Brothers Big Sisters. We need bigs, especially men. Start something. If you're former big, start something.
It was a day in court for former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani after he refused to turn over assets as part of a $148 million defamation judgment. Lawyers for two election workers say he's yet to turn over any possessions as ordered by the court.
Every bit of property that they want is available if they're entitled to it.
Giuliani says they're not entitled to his Mercedes-Benz or other assets. He also says a judge has scheduled a trial in January, which is the same time as Donald Trump's inauguration. The mountain fire in Ventura County has burned 20,485 acres of land and is 5% contained. This man lost his home but says he's grateful he didn't also lose his life.
It's total devastation, unbelievable. We never thought it would cross the driveway. We were lucky to get out as quickly as we did. It came through so quickly.
Authorities confirm 132 structures have been lost, mostly in Camarillo, and 6 people are injured. Another 88 structures are damaged. The fire, which started amid strong Santa Ana winds on Wednesday morning, has burned homes, agricultural property, and equestrian ranches. A 14-year-old boy from Detroit is hospitalized in critical condition after he was shot by a 16-year-old relative around 6 p.m. Thursday during an argument between a 6-year-old boy and an 8-year-old boy. Assistant Police Chief Charles Fitzgerald.
Yeah, 2 kids, 6 and 8-year-old, where a 13-year-old gets involved. Then he goes and gets his 16-year-old cousin. Then a 14-year-old comes down. And now we got a 14-year-old that probably won't be going to school tomorrow for sure.
The 16-year-old also allegedly shot his own mother in the incident. The new Star Wars trilogy is in the works. Deadline reports Lucasfilm has tapped Simon Kinberg to write and produce a new saga of films. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Michael. It is 7:05. You are getting it on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CNET, Channel 2. Time for your local news with Joe. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. A Danville native, Danville Schools graduate and play-by-play voice for the Baylor Bears, John Morris, will be honored with the NFF Chris Schenkel Award. The Chris Schenkel Award is given to individuals who have had a long, distinguished career in broadcasting college football with direct ties to specific universities or platforms. It's a well-deserved honor for Morris. Entering this year, he's called 429 consecutive Baylor football games. He's also the voice of the Baylor Bears men's basketball team. He's worked for a total of 38 years at the school. Morris got his start calling games here in the Danville area on WHIR and the former WGME. Keep in mind that traffic may be running slower than normal on the Danville-Harrodsburg Road. That's US 127 as road work is underway. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet is doing milling and resurfacing work on US 127 today. It will continue through November 19th, and work will take place Mondays through Fridays from 7 until 3. The work will be going on from the Mercer-Boyle County line to Billyhorn Lane. Please drive slowly and carefully over the next few weeks as you make your way through that area. I'm Joe Mathis.
You get a frantic call saying your grandchild is in trouble and they need help. You're asked to send money fast. Don't do it. I'm Adam Hopkins, security officer at Farmers National Bank. This is called the grandparents scam. Always check with family members or local authorities first.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, and I'm excited to announce that once again we are teaming up with the Salvation Army to help provide meals to those in our area that are less fortunate. For every vehicle sold during the month of November, we will donate $50 to the Salvation Army. Please stop by and help us help those in our community that need it the most. Shop online at stuartpowell.com, or stop by 225 South Danville Bypass here in Danville.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Wendy's breakfast burrito has breakfast bite, fresh cracked eggs, seasoned potatoes, American cheese, cheese sauce, and sausage or bacon. So the first bite is like fresh cracked American cheese sauce, bacon. And the second bite is like fresh American cheese sauce, bacon. And the third bite, you get the idea. The boss of breakfast burritos, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
I'm at a smoothie bar, asking people if they'd switch smoothies with me for $574.
Oh, I'll switch.
So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance to Allstate?
That's a headache.
Nope, it's painless.
Oh, so it's easy money.
Yep, check Allstate first and you could save hundreds on quality home insurance today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings. Savings vary.
The Front Men features the dynamic voices of Richie McDonald of Lone Star, Larry Stewart of Restless Heart, and Tim Rushlow of Little Texas, sharing the stage this Friday night at Renfro Valley. The Front Men are making their mark on the country music scene. They've sold over 30 million records and have over 30 major hits. The Front Men, starring Richie McDonald, Larry Stewart, and Tim Rushlow, all hit the stage this Friday night at Renfro Valley in Mount Vernon. Doors open at 7. Concert begins at 8. For tickets, go to renfrovalley.com.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 65. Football Friday night tonight, partly cloudy, low of 41. Increasing clouds for tomorrow, high of 67. Showers mainly after 1 a.m. tomorrow night, low of 55. New precipitations between 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible. Showers and thunderstorms possible after 1 for Sunday, high of 66. Wind gusts to 23. Hang on to your hair and your hat, you got it. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch possible. Monday's Veterans Day, it's going to be sunny with a high of 65. That's appropriate. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high of 62. Chance of showers Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 67. Chance of showers Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 56. Right now, we've got mostly cloudy skies. Let's make sure that we haven't changed temperature-wise. Normally, backs down, we lose a couple degrees. Well, as soon as I said that, we're down to 49 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:10. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 8th day of November. Brady Rick, glad to be along with you. We're thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on Hometown Live, CKYT.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321 is the phone number. Easy to remember. 734-4321. That's the number to use if you want to register to win that DQ ice cream cake today. We're giving it away before 10 this morning. For those having a birthday or anniversary between the 2nd and the 8th. All right, all it needs a name and phone number like Cody and Michael Miller, Stephanie Claunch, Buddy Shirley, Brandon Buchanan, Brett Buchanan, and Bob Williams, all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. Birthdays, we for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right. We've got today Jan Sekuli, Susan Smith-Turpin, Mary Molick Fitzgerald, Dominique Alcorn. Tomorrow, Mike Gordon, Rebecca Swihart Mathis, Elaine Holick Woolridge. Happy 12th anniversary, Sherry and Gary Irvin. We have Josh Bixler, Alan Towns, and Zach Fine having birthdays tomorrow. Sunday, Jocelyn Nicole, David Christopher, and Sarah Thompson celebrating birthdays. All right, Neil, do it.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Neil McCoy, for stopping by to sing happy birthday to Sarah, David, Jocelyn, Zach, Alan, Josh, Elaine, Rebecca, Mike, Dominique, Mary, Susan, and Jan. Today is DQ. Today is quiz time. Yeah, it's 8 things today is. All you have to do is remember one of the 8 things today is. If you can do that, you haven't won this month, you'll pick up a tasty treat. We're a DQ happy tastes good. All right, you ready to find out what today is? Let's do it. Today is a bet and aid punsters day. Cook something bold and pungent day, like mushrooms to me. National Cappuccino Day. National Dunce Day. You know any dunces? National Harvey Wallbanger Day. National Parents as Teachers Day. World Town Planning Day. And X-Ray Day. Celebrate those accordingly. And there I said it again. Celebrate. This is Power Hour number 2 as we celebrate those just getting up right now, getting ready to go to work. We officially start the long weekend for a lot of people with this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We look so forward to hearing from you every hour on Friday morning. Your life hack tells us having trouble keeping track of when you last took your meds? Flip the bottle upside down after you take them. Then flip them right side up again before you go to bed. That's kind of a neat little thing to remember, all right, with your pills. Your positive thought, a dead end is just a good place to turn around. Boy, that is a great thought there. And we got more great thoughts heading your way as we've got Steve Bertram's Sports Report dribbling right around the corner. Look at Kentucky basketball, Tom Leach. Rooster Local Talent Showcase, 7:35. DQ Today is Quiz, 7:45. The good news from Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance. 8 o'clock hour, we'll have our head football coach at about 8:30, Craig Yeast, talk about the playoff game tonight versus LaRue County Gunkies. Mercer County Titans are going to overpower them. Then at 8:45, our random facts from David Hopewell. The return of Kim King, state rep. She'll be here at about 8:50. And then after the 9:30 news and weather forecast, the Larry Legends the Sanders show is going to be pinch hit for by Betty Smothers. She'll be sitting in today for Larry the Legend Sanders. So that's what's happening. We hope you can stick and stay. We do appreciate you listening to WHBN AM and FM. So kids, sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air.
This Steve Bertram Sports Report is a service of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the Danville Bypass and online at stuartpowell.com.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, and I have exciting news for you. From now until the end of the year, current Ram truck owners can get up to $10,000 off a new Ford F-150. $10,000 off a new Ford F-150. This is the first time Ford has ever offered this type of discount. Please take advantage of it. We have over 150 new Fords in stock. Stop by and see us at 225 South Danville Bypass or shop online at www.stuartpowell.com. We make it easy.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. Kentucky's high school football playoffs are underway. There were 3 games last night. In Class 6A, Frederick Douglass blasted Paul Lawrence Dunbar 42-0. In Class 1A, it was Williamsburg 50, Lynn Camp 6, and Newport Central Catholic 49, Trimble County 0. Hometown Radio brings you 4 first-round high school football playoff matchups tonight. In Class 4A, Boyle County entertains Perry County Central on Z105. In Class 3A, Mercer County hosts LaRue County on WHBN-FM 99.5. While Garrett County welcomes Elizabethtown to Lancaster, delayed on Z105. And in Class 2A, Danville travels to Beechwood on WHIR-FM 103.9. All 4 games have 7:30 kickoffs. Start your football playoff evening with Joe Mathis on the High School Football Preview Show from 6 to 7 on WHIR and WHBN. It all streams live at hometownlive.net. In college football this weekend, both Kentucky and number 25 Louisville have open dates. Tomorrow, Center College welcomes Rhodes to Joe McDaniel Field at Andy Fry Stadium at 1 o'clock. Western Kentucky is at New Mexico State, while Eastern Kentucky hosts Central Arkansas. NASCAR's Championship Ford takes place at Phoenix Raceway this Sunday afternoon. Airtime at 2 o'clock on Hometown Radio. Defending champion Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Tyler Reddick, and William Byron will be seeking the Cup title in 2024. The green flag drops at 3 Sunday on WHIR-FM 103.9. In women's college hoops last night, number 22 Kentucky improved to 2-0 with a 70-41 win over Northern Kentucky. 6'5" Clara Strack led the Cats with 15 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. Meanwhile, Mark Pope's Kentucky Wildcats take on Bucknell in Rupp Arena tomorrow afternoon. Pre-game shows begin at 2:30. Tip-off is at 4 o'clock for number 23 Kentucky versus the Bison of Bucknell on Z105. In the NFL Thursday night special last night, Baltimore nipped Cincinnati 35-34. The Ravens improved to 7-3, while the Bengals fall to 4-6. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Mark Pope and company get ready for Game 2 against Bucknell tomorrow afternoon. We'll talk about the Cats coming up on A Look at UK Sports.
Let's face it, operating a farm isn't going to get any less expensive this year. That's why an operating loan from Farm Credit Mid-America is built to give you more cash back and more flexibility in how you are able to manage your funds. Learn more at fcma.com/operating and get an operating loan that pays you back. Loan subject to credit approval. Additional terms and conditions may apply. Farm Credit Mid-America is an equal opportunity lender.
I'm a junior right now, so I'm really just going out there to just win and compete every single night. So this was just step number one, really. So it was a great experience, and I'm just happy we got to win.
Oklahoma transfer Otega Owe there. Just an example of the maturity on this Kentucky team. Owe had 21 points to lead the Cats to a season-opening win over Wright State. Here's Coach Mark Pope.
As a player, there's always this process about
about limiting your game just a little bit, just slightly, so that your game can expand massively. And that process takes a ton of trust. Coach Fox has done an unbelievable job mentoring Otega. He spends a lot of time with Otega, and Otega's done an unbelievable job trusting and being receptive. And so he's just simplified his game just a little bit in just a couple very specific areas, and he's become a brilliant decision maker. And tonight he was incredible defensively. Clearly he shot the ball really well. He was great downhill. He was pretty good in every single facet of the game, but he was really electric and extraordinary on the defensive end against a terrific, with a really tough matchup most of the night.
Next up, Bucknell, the school that sent Nate Sestina to UK. The Bison opened their season with an 85-73 win over Delaware. That's a look at UK sports. I'm Tom Leach.
Rumpke and Mercer County are once again teaming up to keep your neighborhood clean and green. Rumpke, the county's official trash hauler, is pleased to offer residents weekly trash service for a rate of $21.50 per month. Rumpke also offers a senior citizens rate of $17.20 for residents 60 years of age and older. Sign up for service today by calling Rumpke at 1-800-828-8171 or visit rumpke.com. And to help get your trash to the curb, Rumpke is proud to offer Mercer County residents heavy-duty 95-gallon trash carts with wheels for just $4 per month. Order yours today by calling Rumpke at 1-800-828-8171 or visit rumpke.com. Once again, call Rumpke at 1-800-828-8171 or visit rumpke.com. Our family company looks forward to serving you.
Lawson's Tractor 2, your local Kubota equipment dealer, wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Lawson's Tractor 2.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it. No appointment necessary. Fast, friendly auto service every time. We'll have you in and out, hassle-free. Brakes, engines, and service of every kind. With free pickup and free delivery. CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
Almost every small Kentucky town has a go-to restaurant. In Central Kentucky, it's the Bread of Life Cafe in Liberty. If you like a good buffet, you'll love the huge down-home cooking featuring 3 fully stocked buffet tables, or you can order off their extensive menu. You'll find something delicious for every person in the family at the Bread of Life Cafe. Visit the gift and sweet shop at the Bread of Life Cafe, 5 miles south of Liberty on Highway 127. Open till 8, Monday through Thursday, 9 Friday and Saturday. Feed your tummy and your soul with a stop at the Bread of Life Cafe and Buffet, 5 miles south of Liberty.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday.
Call 859-715-7575.
They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
This WHBN weather brought to you by the new Cabin Connections of Harrodsburg, providing the largest selection of playhouses, cabins, sheds, workshops, and more. Financing available, Cabin Connections of Harrodsburg.
And this weather forecast has been approved by Jumpin' Johnny Sloan. Mostly sunny today, high of 65. Football Friday night tonight, partly cloudy, low of 41. Increasing clouds for tomorrow, high of 67. Showers mainly after 1 tomorrow night, a low of 55. New precip amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible. Showers and thunderstorms possible after 1 on Sunday, high of 66. Wind gusts to 23. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 inch possible. Monday, Veterans Day, sunny, high of 65. Right now, under partly cloudy skies, we have 49 degrees in Harrodsburg at 724.5. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Darren Ransel at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg, next to Casey's. Today we're going to feature an old a friend of ours, the late Ron Bradford. And he was a member of Borderline for several years. And the song was written by Harrodsburg's own late Paul Romans. The song is Dim Lights.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather.
Located next to Casey's on South College Street in Harrodsburg.
Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
I never thought I'd ever turn to the bottle, or that a honky-tonk would ever be my home. But another night is here, and I'm so lonely. Bring me a bottle, and let the music play on and on. Dim lights, a jukebox, and a bottle is what a man will turn to when he's blue. Dim lights, a jukebox, and a bottle. That's all I've known since the day that I lost you. I tried so hard each night to drown my sorrow, but your memory never seems to fade away. The future looks so dim with nothing to turn to. I'll just go on and live my life this way. Sand the bottle is what a man turn to when he's blue. Dim lights, a jukebox, and a bottle. That's all I've known since the day that I lost you. That's all I've known since the day that I lost.
You've been listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ransdell's Barbershop next to Casey's in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music to WHBN Studio.
I'm Larry Sanders. You're listening to Radio Rick, playing the best in music and keeping everyone informed on what's happening in Harrodsburg and Mercer County. 99.5 FM and 1420 AM. WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster.
Pink Panther theme by request. It's 7:30.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
An Owensboro woman charged in connection to the death of her infant granddaughter facing additional charges. Talitha Tucker accused of violating a court order by allowing her grandchildren to stay with Tesla Tucker in Reynolds Station. That prompted new charges this week against Tucker, including criminal abuse, controlled substance endangerment to a child, and hindering prosecution or apprehension. The remains of 8-month-old Maya Rudd were discovered at a Reynolds Station home back in June. Northern Kentucky University teaming up with 3 healthcare providers in the region to make over $1 million in scholarships available to students pursuing careers in the healthcare field. CHNK Behavioral Health, St. Elizabeth Healthcare, and OrthoCincy pledging over $1 million, which was matched by the Healthcare Workers Investment Fund. There's a shortage of workers in nearly every industry in the country. Healthcare is no exception. A Louisville Metro police officer exonerated of most allegations of policy violations after firing pepper balls at a TV news crew during the Breonna Taylor protests in 2020. Dustin Dean accused of violating the LMPD's use of force and use of chemical agents policies when he fired pepper balls at WHBN-TV reporter Caitlin Rust and videographer James Dobson during a downtown protest.
Ultimately, he does deploy pepper balls and strike the videographer involved, and he was sustained on that charge for violating our use of force policy as it relates to chemical agents, and he has received a letter of reprimand in this incident.
An internal professional standards investigation exonerated Dean on most of the allegations. Chief Paul Humphrey also noted Dean self-reported the incident, and the officer was on desk duty for 3 years during an FBI and LMPD investigation into this incident. I'm Lee Mowen.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. A Mercer County student has become the second student this year to post a perfect 36 on her ACT. Mercer County Schools announced that Kate Carlton recently posted a perfect 36 on her ACT. It's just the second perfect ACT score from a student in Mercer County school history. The other happened earlier this year, too, when Sydney Putnam also scored a 36. The city of Danville invites you to a review of the downtown Danville Master Plan. It'll take place on Tuesday of next week. That's November 12th, where those who show up will get a chance to review concepts that are meant to inspire innovative development and investment intended to make Danville thrive. If you have any questions, you can come to the event on Tuesday from 4 until 5 at Danville City Hall. The 14th Annual Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event is today. The event will bring together veterans from Boyle, Mercer, Garrett, and Lincoln counties, where they'll be given lunch, door prizes, an oldest and youngest veteran contest, and a chance to fellowship with other veterans as well. Again, that is going on today from 11 o'clock until 2 at the Danville National Guard Armory, and it's free. If you're a veteran, you're invited to the Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event today at the Danville National Guard Armory. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Here are the obituaries. Charles William Bill Holler Jr., age 76 of Harrodsburg, died Monday. Visitation is Friday from 10 at the time of the service at 12 noon at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Ruth Fraley, age 78 of Harrodsburg, died Monday.
Visitation is Friday from 11 at the time of the service at 1 o'clock at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Arthur Faxon Fulton, age 88 of Harrodsburg, died Friday. He was the husband of 64 years to Chloe Carter Fulton. Visitation is Saturday, November 9th from 9 until the time of the service at 10 o'clock at Mercer Church of Christ. Alexander Royalty Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. UHBN.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank,
Charles & College in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Collins Construction and Roofing. Storm damage, framing work, insurance claims? Call Collins. 613-4397.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with a high of 65. Football Friday night tonight, partly cloudy, low of 41. We're going to see increasing clouds tomorrow, high of 67. Tomorrow night, showers mainly after 1 a.m., low of 55. New precip amounts between quarter and half an inch possible. Showers and thunderstorms possible after 1 on Sunday, high of 66. Wind gusts to 23. New rainfall amounts between a half and 3/4 of an inch possible. Monday, Veterans Day, perfect day, sunny, high of 65. Right now, under partly cloudy skies, we have 49 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:36.5. Good Friday morning to you. It's the 8th day of November. Brady Rick, glad to be along with you on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, see it at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Are you ready to win? We've got the DQ. Today is quiz up and ready to go. Twice each hour, I have given you the 8 things today is. All you have to do is call me up right now, 859-734-4321. Tell me one of the 8 things today is. If you can do that and you've not won this month, today you will pick up a not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but a 6-piece chicken strip basket from DQ, where happy tastes good, all right? 734-4321. Let's see. Let's go ahead and we'll keep it moving with REO Speedwagon, as tomorrow Alan Greitzer, the drummer, is going to be 76 years old. Wait a minute. Well, I lost my other song. All right. Well, we'll make do. So we will come back with, let's see, Donna Fargo. Yeah, Donna Fargo. She's got a birthday. When has she got a birthday? Well, hang on and I will tell you. I believe it's Sunday. Yep, she'll be 79 years old on Sunday. Donna Fargo, and this one's called Funny Face.
Funny face, I love you. Funny face, I need you. My whole world's wrapped up in you. When the road I walk seems all uphill, and the colors in my rainbow turn blue, you kiss the tears away, you smile at me and say, funny face, I love you. Funny face, I love you. Funny face, I need you. These are the sweetest words I've ever heard. Funny face, don't leave me. Funny face, believe me. My whole world's wrapped up in you. And when I hurt your feelings, as I sometimes do, and I say those mean things that we know are not true, you forgive my childish way. You hold me close and say, funny face, I love you. Funny face, I love you. Funny face, I need you. These are the sweetest words funny face, I need you. These are the sweetest words I've ever heard.
Donna Fargo, funny face. Donna Fargo Sunday will be 79 years old. We got a winner for the DQ today is quiz. Wanda Hooper said it's X-Ray Day. It sure is. And it's also World Planning Day, National Parents as Teachers Day, National Harvey Wallbanger Day, National Dunce Day, National Cappuccino Day, Cook Something Bold and Pungent Day, and Abet and Aid Punsters Day. So thank you, Wanda. Thank you all called in. Thank you, Barbara Montgomery, because we could not do this without your generosity. And we'll do it same time, same station on Monday. So there you go. It's 7:41. This is Bonnie Raitt. She is 75 years old today. This one is called Something to Talk About. Bonnie Raitt, 75, blues guitarist. Happy birthday, Bonnie.
People are talking about people. I hear them whisper. You won't believe it. They think we're loving, kept undercover. I'll just ignore it, but they keep saying we laugh just a little too loud. We stand just a little too close. We stand just a little too long. Maybe they're seeing something we don't, darling. Let's give them something to talk about. Something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love? I feel so foolish. I never noticed you act so nervous. Could you be falling for me into a woman to make me wonder? Now I'm convinced I'm going under. Thinking about you every day, dreaming about you every night. I hope that you feel the same way. Now that we know it, let's really show it, darling. Let's give them something to talk about. Something to talk about. A little mystery to figure out. Something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love, Let's give them something to talk about, babe. A little mystery to figure out. Let's give them something to talk about. How about
Bonnie Raitt. Something to talk about. Bonnie Raitt, 75 years old today. Now I've got something to talk about. The 14th Annual Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event is today, 11 to 2, Danville National Guard Armory. It's absolutely free for all veterans. It's on Stanford Road to honor all veterans from Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer County, all right? There's going to be free lunch, fish, and barbecue dinners by the Masons. All that stuff is good stuff. Door prizes to be won. Shuttle service from Danville Stadium, where you park next door, Do not try to walk the hill. We'll have plenty of people out there with golf carts to take you from your vehicle to the front door. Disabled parking is available. So if you know a veteran, make sure you remind them this day is for them. To us to honor those who have served us, we will serve them. The 14th Annual Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event today, 11 to 2, Danville National Guard Armory on Stanford Road, honoring all veterans from Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer. Please invite the veteran to come out and enjoy. We enjoy seeing them, and we enjoy this. We have your tech report. The good news brought to you by Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance.
Mozilla Foundation is laying off 30% of its staff. The nonprofit behind the Firefox browser says it's facing what it calls a relentless onslaught of change. The company is also shutting down its advocacy division, which informed the public about the importance of privacy, inclusion, and the decentralization of technologies. Mazda recalling over 150,000 new and recent vehicles over several issues. The Japanese automaker says it's recalling about 80,000 of its CX-70 and CX-90 models over an issue with an electrical supply unit. It's also recalling about 38,000 of its CX-90 vehicles over a software issue that could cause the engine to stop after idling. And Mazda says another 31,000 CX-70 and CX-90 models are being recalled for a software issue that could cause a loss of drive power. And the world's first wooden satellite has been launched into space. The palm-sized satellite, which was built by Japanese researchers, is going to be flown to the International Space Station, then later released into orbit above the Earth. Tech Report, I'm Mark Mayfield.
Thank you, Mark. And the good news is brought to you by this man right here.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
A construction worker in Vancouver bought a scratch-off lottery ticket for a game called Concert of a Lifetime. Will now get to take his whole family to see Taylor Swift. The grand prize was a VIP suite for 14 people at one of her next shows. He also won $25,000. Now, he's bringing his immediate family and a few close friends. Would have no problem filling 14 spots, but he said he's setting aside 4 of them, giving them to Make-A-Wish Foundation. That's really nice. The Iowa-based grocery store chain Hy-Vee announced it's getting rid of self-checkout machines at a bunch of locations. They said they're doing it to promote more face-to-face interaction with people. You hear that, Kroger and Walmart? Congratulations to Bernard Snyder and Joe Cartwright, who just got married in Austin last week. It's in the news because they're both in their late 90s. Joe is 96, Bernard 98. He says he got the nerve to ask her on a date a while back. Then they started having dinner together at the retirement home. They're both widowed, say they never expected to get married again. They just fell in love. The wedding was last Friday in the retirement home's courtyard. Their kids got together to plan the whole thing. And that's the good news, brought to you by Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance. And if you enjoy hearing this segment, please either call Jamie Dunn or stop by his office and say, Jamie, thank you. I really enjoy hearing the good news segment.
Hi, it's Daryl, the cigar sommelier and owner of Smokin' Bourbon. I know you guys have been waiting, but the wait is over. We are now open for business. So come on down to Smokin' Bourbon, where you can smoke, sip, and chill.
Central Kentucky's newest cigar bar in Danville by the bowling alley in the Greenleaf Shopping Center. This big boss atmosphere is veteran-owned with connoisseur quality cigars and bourbon, creating a social destination. For more information, go to smoke-in-bourbon.com.
Now open. Now available at Farmers National Bank, free checking and a free gift. Simply open a new Farmers National Bank personal or business checking account and receive a free gift. Minimum required deposit is only $50. We make the process fast and easy. Call 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our 12 convenient locations. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Perryville, Stanford, Liberty, and Middleburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Personal Effects Show, a program that encourages listeners to understand antiques, collectibles, and sometimes just plain junk. The Personal Effects Show airs each Saturday morning on WHBN FM 99.5 and AM 1420 after the 10 o'clock news with Jerry Sampson, your host, who interviews collectors, dealers, experts, and others. The Personal Effects Show is sponsored by the James Harrod Trust and J. Sampson Antiques and Books.
Stop on in this Friday from 3 to 5 at Kayla's Diner in Harrodsburg, and we'll be giving away free Spirit shirts. Come get your Spirit shirt so you can cheer on the Titans. Be a team player. Come get your free Spirit shirt this Friday from 3 to 5 at Kayla's Diner in Harrodsburg.
Hello, everybody. This is country music artist, star, Alex Miller. I love my country music, and you'll love the Country Music Radio Rick Spins weekday mornings 6 till 10 a.m. on FM 99.5 WHBN The Rooster.
During the North African campaign, a bunch of soldier boys had been on a long hike, and they arrived in a little town called Casino. The next morning, being Sunday, several of the boys went to church. A sergeant commanded the boys in church, and after the chaplain had read the prayer, the text was taken up next. Those of the boys who had a prayer book took them out. But this one boy had only a deck of cards, so he spread them out. The sergeant saw the cards and said, "Soldier, put away those cards." After the services were over, the soldier was taken prisoner and brought before the provost marshal. The marshal said, "Sergeant, why have you brought this man here?" "For playing cards in church, sir." "And what have you to say for yourself, son?" "Much, sir," replied the soldier. The marshal said, "Well, I hope so, for if not, I shall punish you more than any man was ever punished." The soldier said, "Sir, I've been on the march for about 6 days, and I had neither Bible nor prayer book. But I hope to satisfy you, sir, with the purity of my intentions." And with that, the boy started his story. "You see, sir, when I look at the ace, it reminds me there is but one God. And the deuce reminds me that the Bible is divided into 2 parts, the Old and the New Testaments. When I see the tray, I think of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And when I see the 4, I think of the 4 evangelists who preached the gospel. It was Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And when I see the 5, it reminds me of the 5 wise virgins who trimmed their lamps. There were 10 of them. 5 were wise and were saved. 5 were foolish and were shut out. When I see the 6, it reminds me that in 6 days God rested from his great work. And when I see the 8, I think of the 8 righteous persons God saved when he destroyed this earth. It was Noah, his wife, their 3 sons, and their wives. And when I see the 9, I think of the lepers our Savior cleansed, and 9 out of the 10 didn't even thank him. When I see the 10, I think of the 10 commandments God handed down to Moses on a table of stone. And when I see the King, it reminds me there is but one King of heaven, God Almighty. And when I see the Queen, I think of the Blessed Virgin Mary, who is Queen of Heaven. The jack or knave is the devil. When I count the number of spots on a deck of cards, I find 365, the number of days in a year. There are 52 cards, the number of weeks in a year. There are 4 suits, the number of weeks in a month. There are 12 picture cards, the number of months in a year. There are 13 tricks, the number of weeks in a quarter. So you see, sir, my pack of cards serves me as a Bible, an almanac, and a prayer book. And friends, this story is true. I know, for I was that soldier.
By request, Wink Martindale, Deck of Cards. It is 7:54 and a half.
Hello.
Is this the head, the county clerk of the year in Kentucky, Chris Horn?
How you, Rick?
You're like the coach, Coach East. You just bypass any compliments. You just go right on. Hey, first off, Chris, I want to thank you and your staff for the wonderful job that you all did with the election coverage on Tuesday night, and of course all the volunteers as well. But especially selfishly for me, you all made my job a lot easier filling in for Johnny Sloan. So I thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome, and we thank you all as well.
And I think everything went pretty well considering how many people voted, Chris.
Yeah, we ended up with 63.03%, Rick.
Wow.
Is our total. So
has that been
all of our information sent in to the Secretary of State's office regarding the election? So moving right along,
Yeah.
So
how long's it been, Chris, that you've had that kind of a turnout? How many years?
Well, since I've been working, Rick, I haven't seen it that high.
That's good, and we need that. I wish we could get that every time, Chris. That people care enough
Yes,
to,
sir. Yeah, they really came out and cast their ballots and had their voices heard. So that's all good stuff.
And you and I talk. Could you imagine if it was just one day on that on Tuesday? How everybody would have been overwhelmed.
Yeah,
My
that
goodness.
would have made a huge difference. But of course, the 6-day absentee excused and 3-day no excuse is lightening that somewhat.
Yeah, that makes a difference and helps everybody.
Yes,
and the
sir.
absentee and then mail-in ballots too. So I think it just makes it easier because it's hard for some people one day, even though it's a long day, to get in to vote. And then the lines are so long, they get kind of discouraged. Nah, I'm just going to go on. So no excuse when they had, plenty of ample time to try to choose a day, the extra day. So I think that's a great thing that was done to help people.
Yes, sir, for sure.
Well, have you and your staff caught your breath yet?
It goes on for a while. We're still working on some stuff, but it's just part of the process and part of what you what you got to get done. So we just take it a day at a time and a step at a time in the process.
That all the I's got the I's got to be dotted and T's got to be crossed for all the legal stuff you'll have to do.
Right, exactly. A lot of reporting and different things that have to happen. So those are in process. Some of them are as we speak.
Well, Chris, what's up next now? What's on the docket coming up for the rest of November, December for your office?
Well, one of the big things I got to get done today, Rick, is just get the end of the month reports. I've got them finished. Just got to get some checks out the door to the taxing districts, and they're due by the 10th. So that's all something that goes on that's right in the middle of all this election stuff as well. So sometimes you got to let something sit for a little bit and jump on to something else and knock it out, and you know what I'm saying, get back to the election stuff shortly, momentarily.
Yeah, squeaky wheel gets the grease. You got to take care of priorities.
Yeah, we got to prioritize. So that's kind of what's going on in the present moment, actually.
Well, Chris, I know you got a lot to do. You got a lot of better things to do than talk to me. But again, I just wanted to thank you and your staff for taking care of me and making my job a lot easier. And a lot of people, again, all the volunteers, everybody to make the voting turnout to be as smooth as possible.
Yes, I would like to thank definitely my staff and the Mercer County Board of Elections and all those individuals who, poll workers that came out and helped and did a great job for us. And we appreciate them so much. And we couldn't get it all done no other way. So it takes a lot of people to get it accomplished, and we appreciate everybody that's involved for sure.
Well, Chris, thank you all for what you do, and we'll talk again soon.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank
Rick.
you.
You have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye, my friend.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Chris Horn, WHBN Harrodsburg. It's 8 o'clock.
Carry out mass deportations. NBC's Kristen Welker spoke with the president-elect on Thursday.
I asked him, well, what is the price tag to this mass deportation plan that you've talked about? What specifically would it look like? How would it work? And he said there is no price tag. You have no choice.
Trump said that people have killed and murdered, drug lords have destroyed countries, and now they have to leave. He said he welcomes people to the United States, but they have to come in legally. The White House is defending President Biden for not jumping out of the presidential race sooner. Mark Mayfield with more.
This is how elections are. This is ebbs and flows. You win, you lose. And this is where we are today. What we're going to focus on is respecting the American people and how we move forward in the next 74 days.
White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre says anything that happens at this point would just be second-guessing. She deflected any questions and would only say that Biden always put the country first. She added that Biden made the best choice by dropping out when he did. Many Democrats are now asking whether Biden should have quit earlier to give Harris more time to make her case to the American people.
President-elect Trump has named campaign manager Susie Wiles as his White House chief of staff. Karen Curtis with more.
The Florida resident will become the first woman to run the West Wing. 67-year-old Wiles was Trump's campaign senior advisor and ran both his 2016 and 2020 campaigns in Florida. Trump calls Wiles, who is the daughter of legendary NFL sportscaster Pat Summerall, tough, smart, innovative, and universally admired and respected.
About 100 vehicles were stranded on a remote rural highway Thursday after a blizzard dumped heavy snow on northern New Mexico. Authorities in Union County say the powerful storm caused a semi-truck to jackknife on State Highway 87, causing dozens of drivers to get stuck for several hours in below freezing temperatures. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies, first aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college, which ends up making the future better for all of us. My name is Alicia, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
Los Angeles District Attorney-elect Nathan Hochman says he may ask for more time to review the Menendez brothers' murder case. Daniel Martindale with more.
Hochman, who takes office on December 2nd, will inherit the case from outgoing DA George Gascon. A habeas petition hearing is scheduled for November 25th. That's when a judge will hear a motion requesting to vacate the brothers' first-degree murder convictions. Hochman says if the case is not resolved after that hearing, he will review the case to determine whether to recommend resentencing, which Gascon has already recommended. A resentencing hearing is scheduled for December 11th.
Parts of New Jersey are now under extreme drought conditions for the first time in 22 years as wildfires continue to break out. Jeremy Weber with New Jersey Forest Fire Service says since November started, they've had to tend to more than 100 wildfires.
Crews have been busy, being stretched, doing their best to suppress all these fires that keep happening.
Forest fire officials are dealing with two big fires in southern New Jersey and one in Ocean County and one in Bergen County. Fire burning in Burlington and Camden counties is 50% contained, but threatening more than 100 structures. Flames recently broke out in Bergen County in the Inglewood Cliffs area. The wildfire in Jackson is 60% contained after burning through 350 acres. Today is for those who rely on coffee to get moving. Bree Tennis with what your order should be.
Today is National Cappuccino Day, the Italian blend of espresso, steamed milk, and foam we've been drinking since the early 1800s. It has a kick to it, about double the caffeine than a regular cup of joe, and it's steeped in history as it gets its name from the brown robes of the Capuchin friars. So today, show a little love to the cappuccino and the person making it.
The NYPD is investigating after a popular YouTuber crashed his speeding car into a light pole near JFK Airport and died. 25-year-old Andre Beadle was known for posting drag races around New York City. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. A Mercer County student has become the second student this year to post a perfect 36 on her ACT. Mercer County Schools announced that Kate Carlton recently posted a perfect 36 on her ACT. It's just the second perfect ACT score from a student in Mercer County school history. The other happened earlier this year, too, when Sydney Putnam also scored a 36. The City of Danville invites you to a review of the Downtown Danville Master Plan. It'll take place on Tuesday of next week. That's November 12th, where those who show up will get a chance to review concepts that are meant to inspire innovative development and investment intended to make Danville thrive. If you have any questions, you can come to the event on Tuesday from 4 until 5 at Danville City Hall. The 14th Annual Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event is today. The event will bring together veterans from Boyle, Mercer, Garrett, and Lincoln counties, where they'll be given lunch, door prizes, an oldest and youngest veteran contest, and a chance to fellowship with other veterans as well. Again, that is going on today from 11 o'clock until 2 at the Danville National Guard Armory, and it's free. If you're a veteran, you're invited to the Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event today at the Danville National Guard Armory. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis. The Zaxby's High School Football Preview Show is so back for its 13th year on the Hometown Radio Network, breaking down all the area high school football games from 6 o'clock until 7 Friday nights on WHIR and WHBN. Join us. We have a blast. We talk high school football. We even do the high school fantasy football draft. It's Central Kentucky's only pregame show. It's the Zaxby's High School Football Preview Show, Fridays from 6 o'clock until 7 on 103.9 FM WHIR, 99.5 FM WHBN, and HometownLive.net.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? Our mission is to provide comprehensive banking products and services for our customers and to invest in the Kentucky communities where we live. Whitaker Bank is a reliable partner, guiding you towards solid decisions for today's evolving environment and for the challenges you may face tomorrow. We are committed to building long-term relationships with our customers and the communities we serve. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
It's going to be mostly sunny today, high of 65. D. Rusty, it's going to be football Friday night tonight, partly cloudy, low of 41. For tomorrow, increasing clouds, what we're going to see with a high of 67. Showers mainly after 1 a.m. tomorrow night, low of 55. New precipitations amounts between quarter and half an inch possible. Sunday, storms possible after 1, high of 6. Gusts to 23. Hang on your hat and your hair if you got it. Then new amounts between a half to 3/4 of an inch on Sunday. Monday, Veterans Day, great day, sunny, high of 65, and they deserve it. Mostly sunny Tuesday, high of 62. Chance of showers, sunny, high of 60. Chance of showers. Now, if we can't get the temperature moving in the right direction, now we're still holding at 49 degrees under partly cloudy skies at 8:08.5. Good Friday morning to you. Is November 8th. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, townlive.net, CNET, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Heritage. Requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That's the number to use if you want to register somebody or yourself for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway. We're doing another one this morning before 10 o'clock. For those having a birthday or anniversary between the 2nd and the 8th. We have registered right now Cody and Michael Miller, Stephanie Claunch, Buddy Shirley, Brandon Buchanan, Brett Buchanan, and Bob Williams. Registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. All right, let's see. We do birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Today, Jan Sakuli, Susan Smith, Gerald, Dominique Alcorn. Tomorrow, Mike Gordon, Rebecca Swihart Mathis, Elaine Holick Woolridge, Josh Bixler, Alan Towns, Zach Fain, and happy 12th anniversary, Sherry and Gary Irvin. Sunday, Jocelyn Nicole, David Christopher, and Sarah Thompson, all having birthdays.
Hi, this is Reba McEntire. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And chocolate cake.
And don't forget the vanilla ice cream there, Reba. Thank you for stopping by to sing happy birthday to Sarah, David, Jocelyn, Zach, Alan, Josh, Elaine, Rebecca, Mike, Dominique, Mary, Susan, and Jan. And speaking of which, hang on just a minute, because I am going to try to do something here. There it is. Okay. Let's see. Today is Abet and Aid Punsters Day, Cook Something Bold and Pungent Day, National Cappuccino Day, National Dunce Day, National Harvey Wallbanger Day, National Parents as Teachers Day, World Town Planning Day, and X-Ray Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Celebrate Power Hour number 3 for those of you getting up right now. And the weekend officially starts with this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We appreciate that so much. Look so forward each hour on Friday to hear the start of the weekend. And it's kind of a long weekend for a lot of people because Monday is official Veterans Day. And speaking of that, don't forget, today is a 14th Annual Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event. 11 to 2, Danville National Guard Armory on Stanford Road to honor all veterans from Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer. You're all invited to come and have lunch. Fish and barbecue dinners at Mason's make it. Oh, they make a great fish. Barbecue's delicious, too. There'll be door prizes. Shuttle service from Danville Stadium where you park to the front door. Disabled parking is available. So call a veteran, or if you are, we look forward to seeing you. 14th Annual Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event today, 11 to 2, Danville National Guard Armory in Danville on Stanford Road. All veterans are welcome from Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer. Here's your life hack. Having trouble keeping track of when you last took your meds? Flip the bottle upside down after you take them. Then flip them right side up again before you go to bed. Yeah, it's a good idea. Good little reminder system there. And your positive thought tells us a dead end is just a good place to turn around. That's good stuff there. And we're getting ready to turn around to Vaught's Views. We'll have Steve Bertram's Sports Report. We will have... let's see, what we still got coming up. 8:30, we will have our head football coach, Craig Yeast, get his thoughts on the playoff football game tonight. LaRue County Gunkies come on, and going to lose to the Mercer County Titans. 8:45, the random facts from David Hopewell. Kim King, state rep report. She's back. About 8:50. Then after the 9:30 news and weather forecast, Betty Smothers will be sitting in for Larry the Legend Sanders right here on WHBN AM and FM. I'm going to try something. Probably won't work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Bet she doesn't answer it. We used to think. Yeah, she got it by now. That's all right. We'll take care of her.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Of course it has.
Jan Sakui is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Happy birthday, sis.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, thank you. That's enough. Thank you. Oh, happy birthday, sis. There you go. All right. She didn't answer, so we're going to answer this. Sit back, relax, and watch these pictures fly through the air, kids, on this Friday, November 8th. Oh, get up and move around and stretch. It feels so good. Oh.
It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and makes me a tired man. That's why I'm a Friday fan. 'Cause the work week's almost done. On Saturday, be sleeping all I can. Oh, it's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it.
Vox Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on the air. Featuring 7-time Kentucky Sports Writer of the Year, Larry Vaught.
When Amari Williams got hurt early in Kentucky's second exhibition game, it gave Oklahoma State transfer Brandon Garrison a chance to play more and let UK coach Mark Pope find out a little more about his backup center. Garrison knew plenty about Kentucky basketball tradition, but admits the main reason he transferred to UK was because Pope was a center in college and knew what playing the post was like. Remember, Garrison was McDonald's All-American, the only current McDonald's All-American on the Kentucky roster. He was a highly sought-after 4-star recruit who started 29 games as a true freshman last year. He believes that he can one day play in the NBA and also believes that Pope is a coach who could best develop him because of the success Pope had as a player at UK and then the NBA, as well as the success Pope has had as a college coach.
Vox Views will return in a moment.
The North American Championship Rodeo, presented by Rural First, returns to Freedom Hall November 14th through the 16th. Come out for all the action, including bull riding. Friday's Tough Enough to Wear Pink Night benefits Horses and Hope program. Tickets start at $10 at Ticketmaster.com. The rodeo is just a part of the fun at the North American International Livestock Exposition. Learn about the country store and livestock competition at livestockexpo.org.
Brandon Garrison said he is still learning about his new Kentucky teammates every day, but hopes they understand they can always count on him to rebound and block shots. However, Garrison also knows that if Kentucky needs him to score, that he can do that. Garrison is confident that this Kentucky team is going to have a lot of success this season, and he believes as the year goes on, the Wildcats will open a lot of eyes with just how well they are going to play.
Find more from Larry at yoursportsedge.com.
Jan Briscoe from Royalty Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor. Or we have our own website, royaltyfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal design that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339. And our website is royaltyfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. Kentucky's high school football playoffs are underway. There were 3 games last night. In Class 6A, Frederick Douglass blasted Paul Lawrence Dunbar 42-0. In Class 1A, it was Williamsburg 50, Lynn Camp 6, and Newport Central Catholic 49, Trimble County 0. Hometown Radio brings you 4 first-round high school football playoff matchups tonight. In Class 4A, Boyle County entertains Perry County Central on Z105. In Class 3A, Mercer County hosts LaRue County on WHBN-FM 99.5, while Garrett County welcomes Elizabethtown to Lancaster, delayed on Z105. And in Class 2A, Danville travels to Beechwood on WHIR-FM 103.9. All 4 games have 7:30 kickoffs. Start your football playoff evening with Joe Mathis on the High School Football Preview Show from 6 to 7 on WHIR and WHBN. It all streams live at hometownlive.net. In college football this weekend, both Kentucky and number 25 Louisville have open dates. Tomorrow, Center College welcomes Rhodes to Joe McDaniel Field at Andy Fry Stadium at 1 o'clock. Western Kentucky is at New Mexico State, while Eastern Kentucky hosts Central Arkansas. NASCAR's Championship Ford takes place at Phoenix Raceway this Sunday afternoon. Airtime at 2 o'clock on Hometown Radio. Defending champion Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Tyler Reddick and William Byron will be seeking the Cup title in 2024. The green flag drops at 3 Sunday on WHIR FM 1039. In women's college hoops last night, number 22 Kentucky improved to 2-0 with a 70-41 win over Northern Kentucky. 6'5" Clara Strack led the Cats with 15 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. Meanwhile, Mark Pope's Kentucky Wildcats take on Bucknell in Rupp Arena tomorrow afternoon. Pre-game shows begin at 2:30. Tip-off is at 4 o'clock for number 23 Kentucky versus the Bison of Bucknell on Z105. In the NFL Thursday night special last night, Baltimore nipped Cincinnati 35-34. The Ravens improved to 7-3, while the Bengals fall to 4-6. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Maybe it began with a little girl and her tin can microphone on the front porch of a log cabin in the Great Smoky Mountains. But it wouldn't be long before the crowd she dreamed of followed her home to Dollywood, where the memories we share will live in our hearts forever. Experience the incredible resorts, award-winning festivals, thrilling rides, and live shows with those you love most. Plan your trip at Dollywood.com.
Hello, I'm Rich Newsom, Vice President and Loan Officer with Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has been recognized as a top community bank SBA lender in Kentucky 14 consecutive years. We are here to help businessmen and women in Central Kentucky grow their businesses with the right loan to fit their specific needs. Stop by and see me today at our Harrodsburg office located at 570 Chestnut Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries.
Say what?
A steak and shake burger and fries.
Say where?
Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Say who?
Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake, burger, and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Harrisburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrisburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of services, including brakes, front-end work, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrisburg Tire.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
It's going to be mostly sunny today, high of 65. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 41. Increasing clouds for tomorrow, high of 67. Showers mainly after 1 a.m. tomorrow night, low of 55. New precipitations between a quarter and half an inch possible. Showers and thunderstorms possible after 1 on Sunday, high of 66. Wind gusts to 23. New rainfall amounts between a half and 3/4 of an inch possible. Monday, Veterans Day, sunny, high of 65. Right now, under mostly cloudy skies, we have 49 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:24.
Country and more. WHBN. When it all goes crazy and the thrill is gone, the days get rainy and the nights get long. Staring at your ceiling, thinking of your blues. When there's so much trouble that you wanna cry, the world has crumbled and you don't know why. When your hopes are fading and they can't be found, dreams have left you waiting, friends have let you down. Just remember I love you and it'll be alright. Just remember I love you more than I can. dreams come calling at the break of dawn. Rain keeps falling, but the rainbow's gone. When you feel like crying, but the tears won't come. When your dreams are dying, when you're on the run. Just remember I love you, and it'll be alright. Just remember I love you more than I can say. Just remember I love you, and it'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be
Firefall, Just Remember I Love You, as we celebrate Larry Burnett. He's 73 years old today, singer, songwriter, guitarist with Firefall, Just Remember I Love You. And we have another birthday girl. Her name is Lauren Alenia. She was a winner in American Idol, country singer now. She's 30 years old.
Dress sizes can't define. Don't let the world decide what's beautiful. No, you won't make yourself a name if you follow the rules. History gets made when you're acting a fool. So don't hold it back and just flaunt it. Show what you got and just own it. No, they can't tear you apart. If you trust your rebel heart, ride into battle. Don't be afraid, take the road less traveled. Wear out your boots and kick up the gravel. Don't be afraid, take the road less traveled on. Oh, 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 take the road less traveled on. Don't follow anyone, march to the rhythm of a different drum. Why do we analyze, break down and criticize the crazy ones? Oh, you won't make yourself a name if you follow the rules. History gets made when you're acting a fool. So don't hold it back and just flaunt it. Show what you got and just own it. No, they can't take you apart. No, if you trust your rebel heart, ride into battle. Don't be afraid, take the road less traveled. Wear out your boots and kick up the gravel. Don't be afraid, take the road less traveled on. Oh, 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 take the road less traveled on. Oh, oh, take the road less traveled on. Put your hands up, show me that you're one of a kind. Put your hands up,
Lauren Elena, Road Less Traveled, 30 years old today. American Idol winner. It's 8:30.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Authorities in Hopkins County have arrested 4 people in connection to various drug and gun charges, as well as charges for exposing a child to all of it. James Youngblood, Kenneth Morris, Sarah Richter, and Donald Hobson were all taken into custody Wednesday after police executed a search warrant at a home on Hobson Avenue. They found cocaine, meth, synthetic drugs, and multiple guns. Richter and Hobson are also charged with wanton endangerment of a child. A Tennessee man in custody for the murder of a Kentucky man in Callaway County. Kentucky State Police were called to Almo Shiloh Road earlier this week, where a man was found dead on the side of the road from multiple gunshot wounds. The victim has been identified as David Dick of Paducah. The suspect is Shelby B. Jr. of Dyersburg, Tennessee, and he's been charged with murder and jailed in Callaway County. In Owensboro, a woman charged in connection to the death of her infant granddaughter, now facing additional charges. Talitha Tucker is accused of violating a court order by allowing her grandchildren to stay with Tesla Tucker in Reynolds Station. That prompted new charges this week against Tucker, including criminal abuse, controlled substance endangerment to a child, and hindering prosecution or apprehension. The remains of 8-month-old Maya Rudd were discovered at a Reynolds Station home back in June. And if you're looking to dispose a campaign yard sign, the city of Lexington has a good suggestion. Officials say signs can be dropped off for recycling through November 18th at designated locations across Lexington. Rumpke and Trex waste removal companies are handling the recycling. The Government Center on East Main Street is also accepting yard signs. More information is available at lexingtonky.gov. I'm Lee Mowen.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. A Mercer County student has become the second student this year to post a perfect 36 on her ACT. Mercer County Schools announced that Kate Carlton recently posted a perfect 36 on her ACT. It's just the second perfect ACT score from a student in Mercer County school history. The other happened earlier this year, too, when Sydney Putnam also scored a 36. The City of Danville invites you to a review of the Downtown Danville Master Plan. It'll take place on Tuesday of next week. That's November 12th, where those who show up will get a chance to review concepts that are meant to inspire innovative development and investment intended to make Danville thrive. If you have any questions, you can come to the event on Tuesday from 4 until 5 at Danville City Hall. The 14th Annual Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event is today. The event will bring together veterans from Boyle, Mercer, Garrett, and Lincoln counties, where they'll be given lunch, door prizes, an oldest and youngest veteran contest, and a chance to fellowship with other veterans as well. Again, that is going on today from 11 o'clock until 2 at the Danville National Guard Armory, and it's free. If you're a veteran, you're invited to the Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event today at the Danville National Guard Armory. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
It is 8:33 and a half. Time for our interview with our head football coach, Craig East. It's brought to you by J.B. Dunn Shelter Insurance.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
It is 8:34. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM.
Hello.
Coach, there is no better time of the week than playoff time. Football Friday night under the lights. Are you ready to go?
Oh, absolutely. This is when it really begins. It could be a 1-game season. It could be a 5-game season. So it really depends on your team and how well you're playing. So it's the best time of the year.
It definitely is. There's nothing like it. 1 game a week. Everybody knows when it is. Now, the practice overall, you said focus has been really good this week.
Yeah, our focus has been really good all week. Our guys have practiced with a lot of energy, a lot of effort, a lot of focus and attention to detail. And that's what we really need at this time. It's really not about going out there and putting the pads on and beating and banging the whole practice, every practice. It's really about making sure everybody knows what they're doing, everybody's moving around quick, and everybody's focused and on the attention and all the details. So I felt good about where we are as a team in terms of those things. So I'm really happy about our practice.
And this is the time for the seniors to really step up. This could be the last game. Every game could be potentially the last game. So they need to get on the backs of the seniors and ride the seniors with emotion. And that's what you need, that senior leadership. You hear that all the time, but it's really true now.
Well, it is true. I mean, because, again, like I said, everything that you've done up until this year, all through this year, those first 10 games, just to get to this point. And this point is when it really matters. And for those seniors, it could be a 1-game season or it could be a 5-game season. And it really depends on how they go out, lead, how they play, and how everybody else plays, and how we coach. So everything matters and everything's got to be right. So we want to go out there and play as hard as we can.
2 final questions, Coach. How is the health of your team at this point?
I think we're in pretty good shape. We'll probably be without Gavin Rodriguez tonight, but that's okay. Kind of holding him back from he had a little ankle last week, and I just kind of feel like we need to hold him, even though he's a senior. We want to keep him out tonight, and we want to hope that the guys that we've developed throughout the season help us, and we can go out there and win tonight, and then give him an opportunity to come back next week. But right now, we want to focus on winning this game.
And that's where Gavin can be so invaluable on the sidelines, helping, slapping hands, and motivating these guys. And do it for Gavin for tonight.
And that's the thing, senior. He's a senior, and we want to win, and we want to give him an opportunity to play another week. So that's even more important for us to go out and play the way we need to play tonight. And, again, our preparation has given me an idea and a thought process that we'll go out and play well tonight, but we'll see.
Final question, Coach. What's it going to take for Mercer County to come home with a W tonight against the LaRue County Gunkies?
Well, first of all, like I always say, we got to play harder than the other team. We got to play harder than them. We got to want it more than them. We got to play with more energy and effort, and our attitudes need to be better about going out there and winning, and more attention to detail. Win a turnover battle, tackle well on defense, make special teams help us win a game instead of putting us in a position to lose a game, and score points in the red zone. If we can do those things, that'll give us a chance to win, but we need to play harder than the other team.
Very good. Coach, best of luck tonight, and we look forward to talking to you again Monday morning.
All right, man. I appreciate you, Rick. Go Titans.
Go Titans. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate you. Head football coach Craig East's interview is brought to you by Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance.
Graceland Air is everywhere. Your local HVAC company offers a wide range of services for their customers. An effective and long-term solution in both heating and air conditioning repair. Why should I call Graceland Air? They're committed to excellence in every aspect. Exceptional quality of service, honesty, high standard of integrity, and they service all brands. They are your York certified comfort expert. Call them at 859-339-7070. Go online to Graceland-KY.com. Graceland Air is everywhere.
Stop on in this Friday from 3 to 5 at Kayla's Diner in Harrodsburg, and we'll be giving away free Spirit shirts. Come get your Spirit shirt so you can cheer on the Titans. Be a team player. Come get your free Spirit shirt this Friday from 3 to 5 at Kayla's Diner in Harrodsburg.
Here are the obituaries. Charles William Bill Holler Jr., age 76 of Harrodsburg, died Monday. Visitation is Friday from 10 at the time of the service at 12 noon at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Ruth Fraley, age 78 of Harrodsburg, died Monday. Visitation is Friday from 11 at the time of the service at 1 o'clock at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Arthur Faxon Fulton, age 88 of Harrodsburg, died Friday. He was the husband of 64 years to Chloe Carter Fulton. Visitation is Saturday, November 9th from 9 until the time of the service at 10 o'clock at Mercer Church of Christ. Alexander Royalty Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. UHBN.
Big deals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with big deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Mike Gay here. At Essity, we're committed to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place, starting right here in Harrodsburg and Danville. We're hiring machine operators where you'll work with cutting-edge technology to produce essential products like hand towels and tissue paper. Our wages start at $20 per hour with benefits on day one and opportunity for growth. If you're a high school grad ready to make an impact, visit ESSITY.com/careers. That's Essity.com/careers.
Hello, this is Dr. Matthew Duggar, optometrist and owner of Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. We're currently accepting new patients and would love to be your next eye care provider. I take pride in every aspect of your visit to fit your eye care needs. We accept most vision and medical insurances, including Medicare, Medicaid, Vision Service Plan, and iMed. We have very competitive discount private pay pricing for the exam and glasses. We are located in Corral Business Center across from Southern States in Harrodsburg. Again, it's Dr. Matthew Duggar Eye Care.
The Zaxby's High School Football Preview Show is so back for its 13th year on the Hometown Radio Network, breaking down all the area high school games from 6 o'clock until 7 Friday nights on WHIR and WHBN. Join us. We have a blast. We talk high school football. We even do the high school fantasy football draft. It's Central Kentucky's only pregame show. It's the High School Football Preview Show, Fridays from 6 o'clock until 7 on 103.9 FM WHIR, 99.5 FM WHBN, and hometownlive.net.
This is Goldie Goldsmith McNary, inviting you to join me each week for What's Happening Goldie, a talk show that features interesting people about interesting things. We'll learn how to stay healthy and keep fit, and we'll explore the world of entertainment. So join me for What's Happening Goldie.
What's Happening Goldie every Wednesday at 10:05 a.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on WHBN 1420 a.m. and 99.5 FM.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Thank you, Sonny. It's going to be mostly sunny Ransdell today. High of 65. Partly cloudy football Friday night tonight, low of 41. Increasing clouds for tomorrow, high of 67. Tomorrow night, showers mainly after 1 a.m., low of 55. New precipitation amounts between a quarter and half an inch possible. Showers and thunderstorms possible after 1 on Sunday, high of 66. Wind gusts to 20. New rainfall amounts between 3/4 and half an inch possible. And for Monday, Veterans Day, sunny, high of 65. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies, 50 degrees in Harrodsburg at 843.5.
Hello, everybody. This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
All right, David, we'll go ahead and do them. The most common causes of death in the world this decade are cardiovascular diseases by far. After drop-off, cancers are next, followed by COVID-19. Another drop-off, chronic respiratory diseases are fourth. The country of San Marino has played 209 international soccer matches and won 2. They beat Liechtenstein in 2004 and again this past September. Both Liechtenstein wins were by a score of 1-0. Happy hours have been banned in Ireland since 2003. The guy who wrote Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, I'm Loving It, Jingle 4, McDonald's, committed suicide 5 years later in 2008. He was 40 years old at the time. His name was Paul Tilley from Chicago. There are 6 American cities that have a volcano within city limits: Portland, Oregon, Bend, Oregon, Jackson, Mississippi, Honolulu, Hawaii, Prescott Valley, Arizona, and Austin, Texas. Now you know via radio. It is 8:45. Dave Loggins, born Sunday, 1947, expired in 2024.
Please come to Boston for the springtime. I'm staying here
with some friends and they've got lots of room. And you can sell your paintings on the sidewalk. Buy a cafe where I hope to be working soon. Please come to Boston, she said no. Would you come home to me? And she said, hey, rambling boy, now won't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the number one fan of the man from Tennessee. Please come to Denver with the snowfall. We'll move up into the mountains so far that we can't be found, and throw I love you echoes down the canyons, and then lie awake at night until they come back around. Please come to Denver, she said no. Boy, would you come home to me? And she said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the number one fan of the man from Tennessee. Now this drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt that it's ever gonna stop. But of all the dreams I've lost or found, and all that I ain't got, I still need to lean to somebody I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. California life alone is just too hard to build. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean, and there's some stars that fell from the sky and living up on the hill. Please come to LA, she just said no. Boy, won't you come home to me? And she said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? LA can't be your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. No, no, I'm the number one fan of the man from Tennessee. I'm the number one fan of the man from Tennessee.
Dave Loggins. Sunday, born 1947, expired in 2024. That's Please Come to Boston. We've got a return person coming up right after this.
Deck the halls and advertise with Central Kentucky's hometown radio network.
Oh, shopping, we will go.
Bring some cheer to customers, tell them about your store. Commercial spots will do the trick and bring them to your door. Get the word out.
That's what radio's for.
Deck the halls and advertise with Central Kentucky's hometown radio network.
Contact us at hometownlive.net. It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
Put your headset on. Listen to my puppet weekday morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
I've only got one thing to say.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around.
Not so many.
But those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Kim King, State Representative. Hey, first off, congratulations on another big victory for you as retaining your crown of State Representative.
Well, thank you very much. I'm humbled and honored to be able to serve Jessamine, Mercer, and Washington counties, and really the entire state for another 2 years. It's wonderful how the process worked. I was so impressed with the turnout. So good job, voters, of getting out and voting for whomever you preferred. But I just applaud you for getting out and earning your right to gripe for the next 2 years. That's awesome.
I talked to
Very
Chris
good.
Horn early. Said 65% turnout, and again, congratulations to he and his staff and all the volunteers that made the voting and such a big turnout go as smooth as possible.
Absolutely. I hope they have a little time. I heard the other responsibilities he and his office have coming up of, check marks at the end of the month and end of the year, but I hope they can have a little nap or something Sunday afternoon. Everyone deserves it. So that's awesome. Very good. Well, I've missed you. We've missed out on a lot of official updates going on throughout the 55th district, but we will pick up the torch and carry on. But one fun fact, I love your random facts, and a couple of days ago you had one about Gatorade being developed at one of the universities in Florida, and I was talking back to you as you were coming out of my speaker. Here are two more fun facts about that Gatorade development. When I was a student at Eastern Kentucky University, one of my instructors, Dr. Bobby Barton, was one of the developers. At the time Gatorade was developed in Florida, he was there and was part of that whole formulation development. So he wore that badge proudly that he was part of that Gatorade development. And then the second part of that, I have mentioned his name before. We all know exactly where we were on the morning of 9/11, and I was in his 8 o'clock classroom. So just taking that Gatorade conversation just 2 steps more. He still stays in contact, and he was a wonderful instructor. I really enjoyed working with him in the classroom, and 20 years later, he still stays in touch. So that's awesome. Well, we did get through Tuesday night, and bright and early Wednesday morning, the Veterans Day recognition started for me in the 55th district. So I am so pleased and thankful that many of the different components in the 3 different counties I serve, they do tend to stagger how they celebrate and when. So if they were all at the same time, clearly I wouldn't be able to attend all of them. But the Mercer County Elementary School held their Veteran Recognition Service Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. and the gym was full. So Judge Executive Sarah Steele and Superintendent of Schools Jason Boer and we were kind of sitting in the same area and able to catch up on a few items before the service and after. Radio Rick, the littles, as I call them. So the elementary school is K1 and 2 grades, and they had, the kindergartners filed in with flags and waved to all the veterans in attendance. The first grade sang America the Beautiful, and the second grade sang This Land is Your Land. And then our mutual dear friend Sharon Martin was in attendance and presented each of the veterans that were actually in the room with us with a certificate and a personal invitation to attend their lunch today.
Yeah.
So great job, all of the littles and teachers and administrators that made that event possible. It was just brings tears to your eyes to see those littles so patriotic and recognizing their family members that they had in attendance that have served our nation. So good job. Yesterday morning at 9 a.m., your Agriculture Committee met. I won't go into all of the details but we had a full slate. We had Commissioner of Agriculture Jonathan Schell, 2 representatives from the Kentucky Farm Bureau Federation. They are going through their policy initiative process right now. It starts at the grassroots with their local county committees, then it builds from state to region and comes on up to us. So when we go back into session the first Tuesday following the first Monday in January, we will have a little pamphlet of what priorities and challenges they feel like the rural community of Kentucky has. We also had the pork producers, the Poultry Federation, and the Kentucky Dairy Development Council all give reports. So again, we are in the short rows. We are getting close to session prep, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a moment, but it was a good full day. That committee meets next December the 19th at 1 p.m., and yes, that's just a few days before Christmas, but we've got to get this work in. Just a few highlights from the Kentucky pork producers. We have, because I thought these stats were very interesting, we have over 1,800 hog operations just in Kentucky. 1,800, that number was good and high. I was really thrilled to see that. $647 million economic input every single year, and right at 9,000 people work in the pork industry. Just a few highlights from our dairy industry. We have about 45,000 cows in Kentucky, and they produce 120 million gallons of milk every year. One last fun fact on the dairy industry, we have a processor in Springfield that makes the dust for the different flavors of Doritos. The cheese dust that is on the outside of those chips, that is processed right there in Springfield. This evening at 6:30, I will be with the Washington County Chamber of Commerce as we kick off the Washington County High School Athletic Complex and give that a grand opening. And then, Lord willing, tomorrow at 1 p.m., I'll be with the Mercer County Chamber of Commerce as we have a grand opening. I'm pretty sure this is the correct name, the Mercer Ministry and Child Care Center on Main Street. So we always love it when we have businesses thriving on Main. Last night at 6:30, the Washington County Cattlemen Association held their annual meeting and recognition service, so I was thrilled to be able to be with them. They elected a new board of directors, and I will save some of those details and resist those because I want to make sure. I spoke with the statewide Farm Service Agency director for a few minutes before we started last night. Mercer and Washington County farmers are eligible for drought resistance programs, and she told me that now is the time to go to that website and submit your farm information because you are more than likely eligible for the Livestock Forage Disaster Program. So again, go to your local FSA office and they will have all of that information for you. And finally, the Washington County Cattlemen are joining forces with the Marion County group, and they are heading to North Carolina December the 14th for hurricane relief. It was very interesting to hear them give the details, but to donate massive amount of supplies to our friends in North Carolina, and this happens to be the ag industry, you have to go to the website, and it's all logistically laid out. You have to have an appointment, and our appointment date is December the 14th. So if anyone would like to donate hay or get involved in that project, even drive supplies down, you can contact me, and I will give you contact information for the two Washington County directors for that, Renee Carrico and Jacob Settles. They are our two contacts in Washington County. But you don't have to keep up those numbers. You just call me at the King's Table, 859-734-2173, and I will make sure and get you hooked up with them. But it's wonderful to be back, Cotter. And welcome back, Cotter. Yeah, well, very good. Well, Lord willing, I will call in about 8:50 Monday morning. How's that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye, Kim.
Bye.
You heard Kim King right here on WHB in Harrodsburg. It's 9 o'clock.
Come in legally. On Thursday, a Trump-appointed federal judge struck down a Biden immigration program that kept undocumented spouses of American citizens from being deported. The Federal Reserve is lowering interest rates by 1/4 point.
We continue to be confident that with an appropriate recalibration of our policy stance, strength in the economy and the labor market can be maintained, with inflation moving sustainably down to 2%.
Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell addressed the move in a press conference Thursday. This follows a 50 basis points reduction earlier this fall, the first lowering of rates in 4 years. It comes on the heels of Donald Trump's election victory and positive news that inflation is cooling. In announcing the move, Powell also made clear yesterday has no intention of stepping down should he be asked to by President-elect Donald Trump. He was then asked,
do you believe that the president has the power to fire or demote you, and has the Fed determined the legality of a president demoting at will any of the other governors with leadership positions?
Not permitted under the law.
His current term lasts until 2026. He was appointed by Trump in his first term. Federal authorities are investigating after black people in several states report getting racist text messages from unrecognized telephone numbers. NAACP President and CEO Derek Johnson says it's just a precursor of what's to come, claiming there was an increase in racial hate crimes when President-elect Donald Trump was in office the first time around.
We are not surprised that this is taking place, and unfortunately, we are in for 4 years of this.
The texts were sent out after the election and contain messages like you've been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group, and I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney, and the truth is I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call, and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare, or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free information kit. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090.
New York City Mayor Eric Adams is ending the controversial prepaid debit card program for New York City migrants. Scott Pringle reports.
Well, this was a pilot program that started last March and gave preloaded debit cards to migrant families. They would have money on them each week for groceries and baby supplies. The program was intended to reduce costs and food waste, but critics argue it unfairly prioritized migrants over New Yorkers in need, and it was susceptible to misuse. Well, Mayor Adams' administration did not give a specific reason for ending the program other than to say the contract will not be renewed.
San Diego's Comic-Con saw thousands unable to purchase tickets to the upcoming convention due to a glitch, but that's been fixed. Bree Tennis with how you can try to get tickets.
Just 37 minutes into October's Comic-Con final registration ticket sales, the system crashed, leaving thousands with tickets and shopping carts, but unable to complete the purchase. Comic-Con officials say it was a glitch, but it's now been fixed. And organizers say a redo's been set for November 23rd. Ticket sales begin at 9 a.m., but you can get into an online waiting room starting at 7:30.
The NYPD is investigating after a Bronx drag racer died after crashing his speeding car into a pole in Queens, New York. Jacqueline Carl reports.
Cops say 25-year-old Andre Beadle, known for posting drag races around New York City on YouTube, died after crashing his speeding BMW on the Nassau Expressway into a light pole near JFK Airport on Wednesday. Beadle had over 200,000 followers on Instagram and over 50,000 on YouTube.
Louisiana State University is bringing a live tiger back to Tiger Stadium for tomorrow's football game against Alabama. It won't be the regular mascot, Mike the Seventh, but an actual Bengal tiger named Omar Bradley. PETA called the move shameful and out of touch with today's respect for wild species. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. A Danville native, Danville Schools graduate and play-by-play voice for the Baylor Bears, John Morris, will be honored with the NFF Chris Schenkel Award. The Chris Schenkel Award is given to individuals who have had a long, distinguished career in broadcasting college football with direct ties to specific universities or platforms. It's a well-deserved honor for Morris. Entering this year, he's called 429 consecutive Baylor football games. He's also the voice of the Baylor Bears men's basketball team. He's worked for a total of 38 years at the school. Morris got his start calling games here in the Danville area on WHIR and the former WGME. Keep in mind that traffic may be running slower than normal on the Danville-Harrodsburg Road. That's US 127 as road work is underway. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet is doing milling and resurfacing work on US 127 today. It will continue through November 19th, and work will take place Mondays through Fridays from 7 until 3. The work will be going on from the Mercer-Boyle County line to Billyhorn Lane. Please drive slowly and carefully over the next few weeks as you make your way through that area. I'm Joe Mathis.
You get a frantic call saying your grandchild is in trouble and they need help. You're asked to send money fast. Don't do it. I'm Adam Hopkins, security officer at Farmers National Bank. This is called the grandparents scam. Always check with family members or local authorities first.
Hi, this is Ruth at Mattresses and More next door to Ace Hardware in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, come check us out. Our Black Friday sale is going on now. Get up to 35% off and you can lay away for Christmas.
That's right. This sale won't last long, so you better hurry to Mattresses and More and save up to 35%. They have dining room suits, bedroom suits, living room suits. Also, buy it today, take it home today. That's Mattresses and More, located in Danville, right next to Ace Hardware, Southland Plaza.
The ultimate in dining pleasures at the Bread of Life Cafe in Liberty. Since 1995, the Bread of Life Cafe's been serving up good old Southern cooking featuring 3 mouth-watering loaded buffets, an extensive menu, and plenty of family atmosphere. Meet your friends for the Saturday morning breakfast buffet, 7 till 10:30. All you care to eat, just $8.99. Thursday night's a senior night. Save 20% for seniors 55 and older. Friday night after 4, cast your line and catch the all you care to eat awesome fried catfish buffet with all the trimmings, $12.99. Delight your taste at the Bread of Life Cafe, 5 miles south of Liberty on 127.
The NASCAR Cup Series
goes topside, green flag goes in the air.
Returns to Phoenix Raceway.
Larson's going to wedge it right in the middle of Austin Dillon. Larson will spin to the bottom of the racetrack.
Where one driver as a Cup Series champion.
Around the outside and scoring the win is Tyler Reddick.
It's the NASCAR Cup Series Championship.
Coverage starts this Sunday afternoon at 2 on WHIR 103.9 FM.
The WHBN forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 65. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 41. Increasing clouds for tomorrow, a high of 67. Showers tomorrow night, mainly after 1 a.m., low of 59. New precipitance between 1/4 and 1/2 an inch possible. Showers on Sunday with thunderstorms possible after 1, a high of 66, wind gusts to 23. You know the drill there. Hang on your hat and your hair if you got it. New rainfall amounts between a 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch possible. Monday, Veterans Day, sunny. The way it should be, a high of 65. Mostly sunny Tuesday, a high of 62. Chance of showers on Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 67. Chance of showers Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 56. Right now, under partly cloudy skies, we have 51 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:09. Good Friday morning. It's the 8th of November. Rady Rick, glad to be along with you on WHBN, AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County of Bergen, and song requests can be done 859-734-4321, 734-4321. Giving away another DQ ice cream cake before this hour ends. For those having a birthday or anniversary between the 2nd and the 8th, we have registered right now Bob Williams, Brett Buchanan, Brandon Buchanan, Buddy Shirley, Stephanie Claunch, and Cody and Michael Miller. All registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. All right, birthdays. We do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For Friday, my sister Jansen Cooley, we have Susan Smith-Turpin, Mary Molick Fitzgerald, and Dominique Alcorn. For tomorrow, we have Mike Gordon, Rebecca Swihart-Mathis, Elaine Holick-Woolridge, Josh Bixler, Ellen Towns, Zach Feen. Happy 12th anniversary, Sherry and Gary Irvin. Sunday, Jocelyn Nicole, David Christopher, and Sarah Thompson, all celebrating birthdays. Now, Martina.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina, for singing happy birthday to Sarah, David, Jocelyn, Zach, Alan, Josh, Elaine, Rebecca, Mike, Dominique, Mary, Susan, and Jan. Today is a Bet and Aid Punsters Day, Cook Something Bold and Pungent Day, National Cappuccino Day, National Dunce Day. You know any dunces? I don't know any particular by that last name, but National Harvey Wallbanger Day, National Parents as Teachers Day, World Town Planning Day, and X-Rate Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Celebrate Power Hour number 4. Here we go. For those of you maybe just getting up, getting ready to go to work, the weekend officially starts with this. Oh, thank you, Fred. Well, we love hearing from you every hour on Friday morning. Life hack, having trouble keeping track of when you took your meds last? Just flip the bottle upside down after you take them. Then flip them right side up again before you go to bed. And your positive thought, a dead end is just a good place to turn around. And we want to turn you around to notify you about the 14th Annual Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event today at the Danville National Guard Armory, Stanford Road, from 11 till 2. It's free fish and barbecue dinners and free door prizes for our veterans. So veterans from Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer are invited to come on over. Shuttle service from your vehicle, Danville Stadium, over there in the parking lot to the front door, and disabled parking is available. So make sure that you know some veterans or yourself. Come on out. This day is for you. We serve those who have served us. 14th Annual Heritage Hospice the Veterans Appreciation Day event, 11 to 2 today, Danville National Guard Armory on Stanford Road, all right? Fish, and that fish is, and the barbecue is by the Masons. Oh, they do a great job of cooking. We couldn't do it without them. Indoor prices as well. So we hope to see you there. And we hope that you can just sit back, relax, and watch these pictures as they fly through the air, as we have got coming up after the 9:30 news and weather forecast. Betty Smothers is going to be reaching into the bullpen, and she'll be filling in for one Larry the Legend Sanders. Uh-oh.
The following program contains material not suitable for children.
I'm sorry.
Adults.
What?
Or childish adults.
I get it.
Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. I go to work, I ain't lazy, but sometimes it drives me crazy. Woo, so much work that I find I start to lose my mind. But when Friday comes along, I'm so glad to be alive, 'cause I know later tonight I'm gonna party overtime. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. Another week, I made it through. Now I know just what to do. I'm gonna scream when I get home. Woo, call my friends up on the phone. We're gonna have a ball, so much fun it's out of sight. So you better not expect us home till late on Sunday night. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday.
Let me kiss it.
Thank God it's Friday.
It is definitely Friday.
Ooh, I feel it.
I feel like eating meatloaf, not pancakes.
Okay, feels like my hair is growing. We're not getting any younger.
You know, there was a time when I did think I was getting younger, but it turns out that that was my medication.
Ma'am, are you taking any medication?
The grown-up in me likes the prospect of fun.
Oh, God, should we ask somebody for help?
It's party time.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
What
if I find myself stranded in a snow cave with a stern but comely lady geologist, both of us knowing that our only chance for survival is the heat from our naked bodies?
May I use your restroom? I took a laxative and a stool hardener. Oh, and they're fighting it out in there.
Look, this is my reputation we're talking about here.
My time machine has been activated. Time machine?
Yay! I love it. I want some more of it. I tried so hard. I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's oven, but I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
Thank God it's Friday. It was the longest week ever.
I got a headache and the runs.
I think we could all use a drink.
Yeah, the way I feel, I can use a stiff drink.
The answer is, this is the color of snow.
What is yellow?
Fantastic. So just come on, let's go. I mean it. Am's great.
Friday is my happy day, always feeling snappy day. Monday is a crappy day. When Monday comes, I'm feeling bummed, 'cause the weekend is through. Friday is on, soon we'll be free.
I love Friday.
And happy hour, you will find me.
Love Friday.
At 5 o'clock, it's quitting time. At 5 o'clock, I'll scream 'cause I love Fridays.
We all love Fridays, don't we? It is 9:16 and a half.
Hello.
Is this Rebecca Swihart Mathis, wife of Joe Mathis, mother-to-be of 3 children?
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, would this happen to be any kind of a special day for you, besides all of that?
Well, tomorrow is.
Tomorrow? Oh, that's right. It is tomorrow. I have to call today because I'm not here tomorrow. That's right. It is tomorrow. But you know what tomorrow is, don't you?
I think so.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, thank you. That's enough. Thank you. Okay. Phew. Never thought she'd quit. Happy birthday tomorrow, Rebecca. Hope you have a great day tomorrow.
Thank you.
Okay. Make Joe take you out to eat.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Rebecca Swihart Mathis having a birthday tomorrow. Betty Smothers not having a birthday today, but she celebrates every day anyway. So how about we do this? Tom Fogerty tomorrow was born in 1941. Used to be with CCR. This one's called Old Man Down the Road. Tom Fogerty, born tomorrow, 1941.
He take a thunder from the mountain. He take a lightning from the sky. He bring a strong man to his begging knee. He make the youngest mama cry. You got to hide it high. You got to jump and run. You got to hide it, hide it, hide. The old man is down the road.
County Road 233 under my feet. Nothing on this white rock but a little old me. I got 2 miles till he makes bail. And if I'm right, we're headed straight for hell. I'm going home, gonna load my shotgun, wait by the door and light a cigarette. He wants a fire, well now he's got one, and he ain't seen me crazy yet. Slapped my face and shook me like a rag doll. Don't that sound like a real man? I'm gonna show him what little girls are made of, gunpowder and lead. Well, it's 10:30, another 6-pack in. I can feel the rumble like a cold black wind. It pulls in the drive, gravel flies. He don't know what's waiting here this time. Hey, I'm going home, gonna load my shotgun, wait by the door and light a cigarette. He wants a fire, well now he's got one, and he ain't seen me crazy yet. Slapped my face and it shook me like a rag doll. Don't that sound like a real man? I'm gonna show him what little girls are made of, gunpowder and lead. His fist is big and my gun's bigger. He'll find out when I pull the trigger. I'm going home, gonna load my shotgun, wait by the door and light a cigarette. He wants a fire, well now he's got one, and he ain't seen me crazy yet. Slapped my face and it shook me like a rag doll. Don't that sound like a real man? I'm gonna show him what little girls are made of, gunpowder and lead. Gunpowder and lead.
Gunpowder and Lead, Miranda Lambert. Miranda Lambert will be 41 years old on Sunday. It is 9:25 and a half. You are getting it on WHBN AM and FM.
Hi, it's Daryl, the cigar sommelier and owner of Smokin' Bourbon. I know you guys have been waiting, but the wait is over. We are now open for business. So come on down to Smokin' Bourbon, where you can smoke, sip, and chill.
Central Kentucky's newest cigar bar in Danville by the bowling alley in the Greenleaf Shopping Center. This big boss atmosphere is veteran-owned with connoisseur quality cigars and bourbon, creating a social destination. For more information, go to smoke-in-bourbon.com.
Now open.
This will be a November to remember at your Harrodsburg DQ Grill and Chill. You'll get hooked on a 2-piece fish dinner, which comes with fries and toast, just $4.99. Get a fish sandwich combo for just $6.99. Choose from 3 meals with fries, drink, and sundae, just $7. Choose any 2 snacks for only $5. Enjoy the blizzard of the month, the yummy Oreo fudge brownie. Celebrate any special occasion with a delicious DQ blizzard cake that will put miles of smiles on the faces of the ones you love. This will be a November to remember at your Harrodsburg DQ, where happy tastes good. The Frontmen features the dynamic voices of Richie McDonald of Lone Star, Larry Stewart of Restless Heart, and Tim Rushlow of Little Texas sharing the stage this Friday night at Renfro Valley. The Frontmen are making their mark on the country music scene. They've sold over 30 million records and have over 30 major hits. The Frontmen, starring Richie McDonald, Larry Stewart, and Tim Rushlow, all hit the stage this Friday night at Renfro Valley in Mount Vernon. Doors open at 7. Concert begins at 8. For tickets, go to renfrovalley.com.
This is Dan Yates, and I want you to join me for Breakfast with the Coaches as we talk Titan football live from the old bus station every Saturday morning this fall from 9 to 10. Tune your radios to WHBN 99.5 FM, AM 1420, or catch our live stream at hometownlive.net. Breakfast with the Coaches is brought to you by Farmers National Bank, Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance, 101 Business Solutions, Essity, Whitaker Bank, Campbellsville University, Harrodsburg, and the old bus station restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg. Go Titans!
This is Parable's own Alyssa Ray. I got my start on American Idol. You can get your start weekday mornings 6 till 10 with Radio Rick on 99.5 WHBN The Rooster.
I heard the door slam and I couldn't tell. Was it just the wind or was she mad again? Oh, hell. She's getting in her car. I hollered, baby, is there something wrong? Thought I heard her say something sounding like I'm gone. But these days gone can mean so many things. Well, there's gone for good and there's good and gone, and there's gone with the long before it. I wish she'd been just a little more clear. Well, there's gone for the day and gone for the night, and gone for the rest of your doggone life. Is it a whiskey night or just a couple beers? I mean, what kind of gone are we talking about here? Well, it's getting dark out, she ain't back yet, ain't called home, turned off the phone. Oh man, this might not be good. I would've stopped her when she went to leave, but I didn't, cause I didn't really think what I'm thinking now. I'm still not sure what gone is all about. Cause there's gone for good and there's good and gone, and there's gone with the long before it. I wish she'd been just a little more clear. Well, there's gone for the day and gone for the night, and gone for the rest of your doggone life. Is it whiskey night or just a couple beers? I mean, what kind of gone are we talking about here? Is it the kind of gone where she's at her mom's, cooling down, she'll come around? Or the kind that says you had your chance, and she ain't coming back? Well, there's gone for good and there's good and gone, and there's gone with the long before it. I wish she'd been just a little more.
Chris Cagle, what kind of gone? Chris Cagle is going to be 56 on Sunday. It's 9:30.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
An Owensboro woman charged in connection to the death of her infant granddaughter facing additional charges. Talitha Tucker accused of violating a court order by allowing her grandchildren to stay with Tesla Tucker in Reynolds Station. That prompted new charges this week against Tucker, including criminal abuse, controlled substance endangerment to a child, and hindering prosecution or apprehension. The remains of 8-month-old Maya Rudd were discovered at a Reynolds Station home back in June. Northern Kentucky University teaming up with 3 healthcare providers in the region to make over $1 million in scholarships available to students pursuing careers in the healthcare field. CHNK Behavioral Health, St. Elizabeth Healthcare, and Ortho Cincy pledging over $1 million, which was matched by the Healthcare Workers Investment Fund. There's a shortage of workers in nearly every industry in the country. Healthcare is no exception. A Louisville Metro police officer exonerated of most allegations of policy violations after firing pepper balls at a TV news crew during the Breonna Taylor protests in 2020. Dustin Dean accused of violating the LMPD's use of force and use of chemical agents policies when he fired pepper balls at WAVE-TV reporter Caitlin Rust and videographer James Dobson during a downtown protest.
Ultimately, he does deploy pepper balls and strike the videographer involved, and he was sustained on that charge for violating our use of force policy as it relates to chemical agents, and he has received a letter of reprimand in this incident.
An internal professional standards investigation exonerated Dean on most of the allegations. Chief Paul Humphrey also noted Dean self-reported the incident, and the officer was on desk duty for 3 years during an FBI and LMPD investigation into this incident. I'm Lee Mowen.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Big Deals Online Store. Shop and save on gift certificates to local businesses at big discounts. Save 20 to 30 to 50% every day at hometownlive.net.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with a high of 65. Football Friday night tonight, playoff action. Mercer County takes on the Rogue County Gunkies. It's going to be partly cloudy, low of 41. Increasing clouds tomorrow with a high of 67. Showers mainly after 1 a.m. tomorrow night, low of 55. New precipitated amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible. Sunday, showers and thunderstorms possible after 1, high of 66, wind gusts to 23. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch possible. Then Monday, the way it should be, Veterans Day, sunny, high of 65. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies, 52 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:33. You are getting it on WHBN AM and FM. You're also getting Betty Smothers pinch hitting. I'm calling to the bullpen to bring her in for Larry the Legend Sanders. Good morning, Betty.
Good morning, Rick.
And how are you?
I'm as good as I can be.
Okay. Well, Larry gets busy, and, it seems like his priorities are more of making money and working his business than being here. What do you think?
Well, I think this was a rare occurrence because I got called kind of late and said, "Can you do this tomorrow?" I said, "Yeah, I'll be there."
The good news is, at least, Larry, it's not from an illness. He's just busy.
He's just busy.
Yeah, so that we're glad for that anyway, because
I don't know how he does all that he does.
Yeah, I know. He sure had his health challenges last couple of years, for sure.
He has.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Betty, before we get started, I want to remind everybody that the 14th Annual Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event is today from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Danville National Guard Armory. There's all veterans from Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer County. It's absolutely free. Free fish and barbecue dinners. And that barbecue and fish, the Masons cook that. Oh, it's so good. Door prize service from Danville Stadium, which is right next door, and there's kind of a couple of hills there, so we don't want veterans having to walk the hills. There'll be a lot of golf carts coming back and forth, taking you right from your car to the front door. There's disabled parking available. Then when you get done, go out the back door, and we'll have golf carts lined up that will take you back to your vehicles again.
That's very cool.
And the motto is, we serve those who have served us.
Exactly.
That's good stuff there. And here's something, Betty, that you might find kind of interesting. Do you ever get stressed? Do you ever have a stressful week?
You want the truth or you want a lie?
Well, if you have the truth, because I might have something to help you.
Lots of times.
Okay. Well, now the election's done. But
Thank God.
But a lot of people still had a very stressful week in addition to that. So here are 5 ways to unwind now that it's the weekend. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Unplug. Just signing off social media or turning off your phone for a few hours can help. And definitely don't check work emails.
That'll stress you out even more.
Yes. Listen to music.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, research shows that listening to music can help you slow your heart rate and lower your blood pressure. It doesn't have to be relaxing or classical music, just something that you like. Music has memories.
Well, if you listen to one song, one song can take you back years and years and years.
Sure.
And it has, if it's something special to you, it can lift you up, maybe make you sad, but memories are memories.
Yes. And that's all we have as we get older as our memories. So we want to hang on to our memories because it sure doesn't matter with my hair. So see, I didn't hang on to that. Get outside, Betty. Take a walk or go for a bike ride this weekend. Or even just drive around with the windows down so you can feel the wind on your face.
I do that a lot.
Do something creative. Write in a journal. Draw a picture. I can't even draw a stick man. Take some photos or decorate a room in your house for the holidays. Letting your mind get some creative energy out can be therapeutic and rejuvenating.
Sounds good to me.
And finally, snuggle your pet. You got a pet?
I've got a Yorkie poo.
Snuggle your pet. Snuggle Yorkie poo. It's been shown to relieve anxiety and depression. Hopefully, your pet will enjoy it too.
Oh, she does. She's spoiled rotten.
So hopefully, this helps make a week that's kind of stressful for everybody just a little bit better.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, and Betty Smothers, who's been around singing for a couple days, a couple weeks.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's been longer than that.
And you're with Borderline Band for what, a couple years?
I've been with them for 2 years.
2 years.
But my husband and I had a band called Little South, and we worked from, this is going to tell my age to a certain extent, but we worked from 89 till he passed away in 2008. We traveled.
Yeah.
I mean, we went to Indiana, Nashville. We've been everywhere, just about.
Now, were you still singing when COVID hit, or were you?
I was
kind of
with Larry. I mean, yeah, and it kind of ruined the music
kiboshed
business.
everything,
Yeah. Everybody kind of had to regroup and start over, and it's been tough. It really has, because a lot of venues that were there are not there now because COVID totally shut them down.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't survive. The one, I don't know, a couple things that may have helped. Hopefully, families kind of reconnected again, because you weren't, you didn't have the venues, you didn't have places to go at that time. I think they spent more time, hopefully, talking and eating meals
Staying
together.
off of social media.
Yeah, turn your phones off again.
Yeah.
But I think the importance now that people have seen after COVID of going to watch bands like Larry Sanders and Borderline, going to Ragged Edge Theater, going to Pioneer Playhouse, because they seem to their numbers are up, and I think maybe people realize that they need releases, they need more time to spend doing stuff locally, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on here locally in our area in Central Kentucky that it's not far away.
Renfro Valley for sure, and then there's the Country Music Hall of Fame, and in Benton they have shows. So I mean, if you want to find it, it's available.
Yeah, just have to look a little bit.
You just have to go, and even though social media can be a curse at times, but it can give you the information you
can
need.
Google up, concerts close to me, close to home here that can help you. And again, we've got those that work every day. Those of us that have to go to work, you go home, you go to bed, you get up, you go to work. You get in the
Work
cycle
mode.
going. Yeah, you got to break it occasionally,
Oh, yeah.
just getting out of it, just taking a drive or going to Shaker Village or going, someplace just to get out and recharge your batteries a little bit. As I say, Monday morning, hopefully people over the weekend they spend time with family, friends, or recharging the battery. And that needs to be done.
It really does, and not only is it good for you physically, it's very good for you mentally.
Yeah, yeah.
Because your mind needs a break.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And sometimes there's nothing wrong with sometimes don't feel like you have to be doing something, working every minute of the day. I think dumb time is we all need that, just to sit and relax and not worry about everything.
Exactly.
And I think Mac Davis said it best. Sometimes we got to stop and smell the roses.
Exactly. And in the wintertime, when there aren't any roses, go out and throw a snowball.
Yeah, go smell the snow. As long as one of the liners I have, that what color is snow? And they ask Sean Connery, what is yellow?
That's the kind that you don't want to throw.
No, you don't want to throw, don't want to eat it,
and you don't want to eat it, especially.
Yes, leave that yellow snow alone.
Leave it alone.
Well, you have something coming up, you and Borderline Band, I believe, here on the horizon that we need to start telling people to mark their calendars for.
Okay. This is our next big deal, which I think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be called Christmas in Mackville, and we're going to be at the Mackville Community Center at 10651 Main Street in Mackville, Kentucky, December the 14th, 2024. Now, here's the big thing, because I like to eat.
I'm going to try to remember that family.
It's country ham dinner.
Ooh.
And a show from 5 to 7.
Okay.
And we're going to do the entertainment. And they have not decided on what it's going to, what the price is going to be, but that's coming up later. But on my page here, it shows that the doors are going to open at 4.
4?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And I think they're going to eat from 5 till 7.
Okay.
And then we go on from 7 to 9, I think.
Okay.
So
and a good time there to meet friends or make new friends. You might be surprised if we sit down and start talking to somebody. You might have some common interest, because obviously if they wouldn't be there if they didn't have an interest in music.
Exactly. And we've been practicing and practicing and practicing. We're doing Christmas music, and we're doing other music as well. But I think it's going to be a really good show. I really do, because we've put our heart and soul in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how do people get to Macville? Is there an easy way?
Don't ask me.
Oh, okay. You just hop in and tell somebody to drive me there.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
I usually go with Larry and Joe.
Yeah. Oh.
And they got to go right by my house.
Oh, okay.
So they're going to come pick me up, I think.
Oh, wow. How convenient is that?
I know, exactly. So, but I mean, I can drive it.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you had to.
If I had to. And it shouldn't be too hard. You know, if you've got GPS on your car, all you got to do is put in Macville Convention Center, Macville, Kentucky, and it should show you right straight how to get there.
You know what the hardest part of that for me is? I can't even spell GPS. So, I'm still trying to.
Well, my car's kind of old, so what I do is I use the Waze app.
Yeah.
And believe me, it saved my life from time to time. I went to a funeral one time way out in McKinney, and I'm telling you, that Waze app told me every turn, every hill. I thought, thank you, Jesus.
Thank you for the small little victories there.
Exactly.
Now, when is the concert again? What's the date?
December the 14th.
December the 14th. Doors open at 4. You start eating from 5 to 7, and then after 7 o'clock, everybody should be about laid out and laying in all the hammocks.
All the food.
Laying in hammocks and ready to enjoy. Now, is this going to be all Christmas songs? Is it going to be a mix? What do you think?
So far, what we've worked on, we're doing a lot of Christmas songs because I think the people, it's a Christmas
it's December.
Meal. It's December.
Yeah.
But we're also going to put in some other music as well.
Okay.
So kind of mix it up.
Good variety, yes.
Good variety.
Yes.
And I think that anybody that comes will have a great time because we've really put some work into this.
Okay.
We really have.
And Larry Sanders and Borderline Band, they produce so much good music over the years.
Yes.
And I'm still working on Larry to try to have one day, maybe for a charity, to get back all the former Borderline Band members for one night only to, just to share stories, to, to play. And like I said, I think the best thing that could happen for that, and I think you might get more people wanting to come back if there was a charity that money was really going for locally. I think that, and people would really want to come out and help.
We've done several charities. We did one over in Lexington at, I think it's American Legion for a music guy that had passed.
Mm-hmm.
And we did that one, and then we went over to Harrodsburg at the Senior Citizen Center and did a benefit there too for someone that had been in music that had passed.
Oh.
So we did that to honor them. And there was another band there and us. So, it's always good to remember people and go in and honor them.
Now, I've got a question for you. You've just been with the band a couple years.
Right.
How much say do you have in a song that you want to sing?
Well, here's the deal.
Okay. All right.
There's one song that I want to do.
Yeah.
And I've asked the guys, I said, okay, does anybody do this song? And it's Close Your Eyes. But Keith Whitley did it originally, but the version I want to do, his wife did it, Lori Morgan.
Okay.
So they all said they'd listen to it. But right now, we're concentrating on the Christmas show.
Right.
So, we've got 5 singers in this group.
Okay.
So you got to kind of just say, okay, who's done this? And do you still want to do it? Because I don't want to step on anybody's toes,
Do you say, it's my turn?
No, well, I asked them the other night about this, and this one pointed to each other, and they said, well, we've both done it. They said, do you want to do it? And I said, yeah, but I don't want to do Keith Whitley's version. I want to do his wife's version.
Right.
And they said, Lori did it? I said, yeah.
See, I'm more familiar with Keith Whitley. I didn't realize Lori Morgan did it too.
Yeah, she did. If you go to YouTube, she did it at the Opry, and she did it live. I would say it was pretty much right after Keith passed, because she looked, really young, and not that she's not gorgeous now, because she is. But, I mean, I heard it, and I said, oh, I want to do that song. So that's on the agenda.
Okay. It's being worked on, folks. And speaking of being worked on, we got to work on having a break right here and paying some bills. And then we'll be back with Betty Smothers, one of the Smothers brothers, sisters, or something like that. It's 9:47. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM.
I'm tired of working on my old, worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to County Equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and three-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
Mike Gay here. At Essity, we're committed to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place, starting right here in Harrodsburg and Danville. We're hiring machine operators where you'll work with cutting-edge technology to produce essential products like hand towels and tissue paper. Our wages start at $20 per hour with benefits on day one and opportunity for growth. If you're a high school grad ready to make an impact, visit ESSITY.com/careers. That's Essity.com/careers.
The weather is changing, which means fall is here and winter is just around the corner. While the days are getting shorter, the businesses of Mercer County are working harder. They are working harder to provide a place for you and your family to enjoy this holiday season. Grab your family and enjoy a hike at Shaker Village. Head to Old Fort Harrods State Park and enjoy a historic tour. Or take a stroll in historic downtown Harrodsburg and enjoy shopping and dining. Regardless of where you spend your time this holiday season, we hope you spend it with the people dearest to you. This ad is paid for by the Harrodsburg Mercer County Tourist Commission.
Catch these savings at your Harrodsburg Napa. Evercraft 11-piece combination wrench set SAE polished chrome, $43.99. Castro GTX motor oil, 10W40, full synthetic, 5 quarts for $43.49. Xerox cooling system antifreeze, 1 gallon price, $13.99. Rain-X Latitude water repellency wiper blades, 24-inch, $13.49. Gear Up cargo mat, universal in black, $37.49. Your one-stop shop for savings is at your Harrodsburg Napa, located at North College Street. Don't forget to sign up for your money-saving Napa rewards.
Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. See how much cash you can get for your items, whether it's silver, gold, or anything of value. Looking to sell or to get a loan? Pioneer Pawn has the cash for you. When getting a loan, there's no stress. Pioneer Pawn works with you. Top dollar loans. Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. Visit Pioneer Pawn in Harrodsburg on South College Street, next to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' dentistry office. Come by when you need cash fast at Pioneer Pawn Shop.
Stop on in this Friday from 3 to 5 at Kayla's Diner in Harrodsburg, and we'll be giving away free Spirit shirts. Come get your Spirit shirt so you can cheer on the Titans. Be a team player. Come get your free Spirit shirt this Friday from 3 to 5 at Kayla's Diner in Harrodsburg.
Oh, it's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. Working makes me a tired man. That's why I'm a Friday fan. 'Cause the work week's almost done. On Saturday, be sleeping all I can. Oh, it's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it.
We're back with Betty Smothers. Betty Smothers like Fridays.
Oh, I love Fridays. And when I worked, I really loved them.
You know, they say there's that song, Working for the Weekend. I think that's very true. A lot of people do work for the weekend. And again, you let your hair down and enjoy and do something. Get out of the grind.
Exactly, because
Enjoy.
it's necessary.
Yeah, it really is. Now, do you have people over to the house occasionally?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. Now I got another story for you.
Oh, Lord.
Now that Halloween's over, the holidays are just around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Some people will have a surge in guests over the next couple months, whether they like it or not. And hopefully things don't get this strange. People online were sharing stories about the weirdest things guests have done in their home.
Oh.
And here are a few highlights.
This will be interesting.
Yes. Someone had a friend stay over who forgot their toothbrush. So they used a random loose one they found under the sink. The homeowner said they had to tell him they used that old one for cleaning.
Oh, man.
So, Someone had a guest going through their garbage can, pulling out perfectly good food that shouldn't go to waste.
Oh,
Did everybody dig
no.
through your garbage can?
No.
Someone was making a pineapple ham glaze, and they say their mother-in-law thought it was burnt, so she dumped it in the toilet and flushed it.
Oh, my. Makes me have chills.
Yeah, really. Someone had a friend stay over, and in the middle of the night, they woke up to them rearranging the furniture to improve their feng shui.
Oh, man. I've never had anybody do any of the above.
Someone gave their older neighbor a key to their house because he'd offered to walk their dog during the day. He did, but they later found out he was also spending hours watching TV in their house with the dog on the couch. So you better watch your dog. The homeowner was weirded out by the boldness, but they think he was just trying to get some peace from his wife.
That might be a tough one to explain.
Yes. A guy said when he was 13, he had a friend over, and the friend secretly stole one of his mom's bras.
Oh, my goodness.
What in the world is he doing with that?
I have not. Using it as a slingshot, maybe?
Something, yeah.
I don't know.
A person said the brother-in-law changed their baby's diaper on the table during Thanksgiving dinner.
Ooh.
They said they offered him a private place, but he didn't take the hint and said he didn't want to miss the conversation.
All I got to say is get out the bleach.
Yeah.
Sanitation
I mean, really?
wipes.
On the table where you eat?
Oh, man.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Oh, my gosh.
Nope.
Well. So is this like the last big concert of the year for Larry Sanders and
As
Borderline?
far as we know right now, yeah. This is our grand finale for this year, and we're working on some other things. And one of the things after we get this Christmas show over with is we're going to work on a Kentucky tribute show.
I remember you mentioned it before.
And what we're going to do, if they were born in Kentucky, and of course there's a website that's got everybody on there, and we're going to fix up or work on a show that's all Kentucky legends or people that were born in Kentucky and that, sing.
Spotlight their music.
Spotlight their music.
Oh, that's would be very interesting.
Well, I get all these on my Facebook because I'm in the music business, I guess. But, every time you look on there, there's like Conway Twitty's grandson and Loretta Lynn's granddaughter, Tay and whatever it is. But they do Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty songs. So there's all kinds of people out there that are doing someone else, but they're doing it in honor of them. And that's what we want to do. We want to honor the Kentucky musicians that have come up through the years. So we're going to go way back and then come and do, So it'll be interesting.
So what you're doing is Kentucky Proud.
Yes, exactly. It'll be Kentucky Proud.
Oh, good stuff there. And there's so much talent. It seems like right in central Kentucky.
Did you know that the Everly Brothers were from Kentucky?
Really? I wasn't sure about that.
Well, see,
no.
I've been doing my research so that I can come up with, people that or songs that play, that they've done, but they're Kentucky born. They may not live here now,
right?
But they're from Kentucky.
Born or they got roots or somewhere,
right?
Lived here at one time or another. That's eligible for
like the Judge,
Yeah.
And there's a new girl out. Well, Carly Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
She's from Kentucky.
Okay.
So I've been doing my research. I've been looking at songs and stuff, trying to get ready.
Well, of course, we got a couple on here, Alex Miller and Alyssa Ray. Alyssa Ray's from Perryville. Alex Miller's from Lancaster. And he's hitting she's in New York. She's getting in music and getting in plays. She played over in some plays over at Ragged Edge Theater.
She's phenomenal. She really is. And I know a lot of states say, well, we've got this one and we got that one. But if you really dive in, I like Skeeter Davis. She's from Kentucky. And then there's Dwight Yoakam.
Right. Okay.
And there's and I think that we can even include songwriters like Kendall Hayes.
Yep.
Walk On By.
Ashley Gorley.
And
we need to have Ashley on Larry's show here on some Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I want to tell you, he's nationally known.
Man.
He's a great songwriter.
He is, and I don't know how many. I would like to know how many songs he's written. And you talk about a who's who of people that he's written for. It's unbelievable.
Well, I might not should say this, but I'm going to. I think he's kind of related to me because I've got some stepsisters and brothers, and Tammy, don't kill me. Tammy Carr is her husband is my half brother.
Okay.
So I believe that the Gorley is kin to Tammy.
Oh.
So I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm just,
Tammy Carr, the realtor?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I got friends in high places and low places.
Wow.
So I haven't approached. It's so hard sometimes to find an in way into somebody.
Right.
But I know you got things you need to do here, but we'll see what we can do on that.
Yeah, that's cool. I would love to have Ashley Gorley again. Proficient songwriter. Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now you got to earn your keep.
Okay.
I've got 6 people here signed up for the DQ ice cream cake. I got Cody and Michael Miller. I got Stephanie Claunch, Buddy Shirley, Brandon Buchanan, Brett Buchanan, and Bob Williams. That's not the order they called in. Would you pick a number for me between 1 and 6?
3.
Number 3 is Brandon Buchanan. Brandon Buchanan wins the DQ ice cream cake, courtesy of Dairy Queen and courtesy of Betty Smothers Lips. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's good having you back again.
Well, thank you. I'm sure I'll be back eventually, but I appreciate
you.
I appreciate you so much because I love the music that you all play.
Well, great. Thank you. We try to mix it up as best we can. Well, I see my time is up. Thank you very much for your time. God bless our troops. God bless America. God bless you. God bless those hurting and suffering. God bless Ukraine and Israel. May the most you want be the least you get. This is Radio Rick. I'll be back with you again on Monday morning. Hope you can join me then. 6. We'll have Ashley Blake coming up in the air chair next. And then the Wild Man, Jason Wilder, will be in on Saturday and Sunday. And don't forget the 14th Annual Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event for veterans, 11 to 2 today, Danville National Guard Armory on Stanford Road. All veterans, Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer, free fish and barbecue dinners and door prizes.
This is WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, broadcasting on AM 1420 and now FM 99.5. Now, the news.